Hello, everyone, and welcome to historic Corbett Field for tonight's matchup between the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs and the visiting Pierre Trappers. I'm Colin Holt. Our executive producer and engineer is Scotty Kopaz, and you're listening to Souris Valley Sabre Dogs baseball right here on the Sabre Dogs Network, which includes AM 1390, KRRZ, the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs YouTube channel, and, of course, ExpeditionLeague.tv. We appreciate you joining us. A beautiful Thursday evening. Expedition League baseball about to go down right here in the Magic City between the Sabre Dogs and the Trappers. Lewis Division rivals about to go head-to-head. Navy caps, navy tops, white pants for the Sabre Dogs. They're on the right side of your radio dial. For Pierre, they've got the navy tops, the navy hats, and the gray pants. Their dugout is on the left side of your radio dial. Once again, a Thursday evening, the Sabre Dogs leading the Lewis Division with an overall record of 34-19. The Pierre Trappers third place in the division with a record of 27-26. Sabre Dogs coming off a big win in Game 1 against the Trappers last night of this two-game series. That was 20-13. Both teams dropped 15 hits in an offensive overload of a game. It was a marathon as well. Took quite a while, 3.5 hours plus for the Sabre Dogs and the Trappers last night. Tonight, the Sabre Dogs continue their playoff push. Their magic number is 7 to clinch a home divisional playoff game. As far as clinching a playoff berth period goes, their magic number is 5. Looking to get some help from the Western Nebraska Pioneers, who are playing the Big Sticks. And, of course, beating the Pierre Trappers helps as well. The Big Sticks are number 2 in the division, Trappers number 3, and, of course, the Sabre Dogs number 1 in the division. Well, tonight is Trey Chambers' last home game as the assistant coach for the Sabre Dogs. We had a chance to catch up with him pregame and talk to him about this summer and his thoughts about a brand new coaching gig for Trey Chambers. So here's the Sabre Dogs spotlight on this Thursday evening. The pregame guest for today, Trey Chambers. And welcome back to the Sabre Dogs Spotlight ahead of the Dogs matchup against the Pierre Trappers tonight. And for those of you who don't know, Coach Trey Chambers just recently accepted a head coaching job with the baseball program in Alabama. Tonight will be his last home game. We're excited to see him one last time at third base. And Coach, just kind of your takeaways from this season with the Sabre Dogs.
It definitely exceeded expectations for sure. I came in here thinking, first season, didn't really know what to expect, but it's been beyond expectations.
Coach,
thank everybody enough for that. So,
can you just give the fans a little bit of a heads up where you'll be this season and this coming season as a high school coach in Alabama?
Yeah, so the name of the high school is Reeltown High School. It is in Reeltown, Alabama. It is a small 2A school. Just got the job within last week, so very excited about that. And it's a program with a lot of tradition. The coach before me was there 15 years, so I got big shoes to fill, so excited.
What can you specifically take away from this summer that you'll definitely be using as far as the spring goes with your high school kids?
Team chemistry. I mean, these guys just gelled together well, and that showed on the field, I think, for sure. So I'm going to try to get the guys to buy into each other and buy into me, and hopefully respect the game and play good. So,
Coach, talk a little bit about your emotions heading into tonight, your final home game in front of the fans here at Corbett Field.
It's sad, Love being here, love being in front of the fans. I love being with the guys every day, with you guys, awesome intern staff. So it's sad, but we have to grow up sometimes. So I appreciate everything, appreciate what the Sabre Dogs have given me, and I'm thankful.
Let's talk a little bit about this team and how impactful have these guys been on you as far as the players go?
Everybody's been impactful. I feel like, going into it, I didn't really know how I was gonna be able to not change everybody, but get everybody to buy into what me and Corey believed in, but it didn't take much. These guys listened to us, these guys respected us, and I can't say enough about them, so I'm really thankful.
Awesome stuff. Thank you so much, Trey, for joining us. That's a pregame spotlight here on the Sabre Dogs Network. First pitch is at 7:05 p.m. Trey Chambers' last game at home here at Corbett Field. And we've had all sorts of guys go through the postgame shows and tell us how much Trey Chambers has done for their swing. And we're excited to watch him coach one last time. Once again, first pitch at 7:05. This was the Sabre Dogs Spotlight right here on the Sabre Dogs Network.
Farewell.
And a fun farewell that was for Trey Chambers right here on the Sabre Dogs Network. And he will be coaching third for the last time here at Corbett Field. An awesome summer for him so far. He's been the hitting coach, and the stats speak for themselves. Sabre Dogs, the best hitting offense in the league. They also lead the league in stolen bases, and he's the third base coach, so obviously a direct correlation there. He and the manager, Corey Thompson, have done an excellent job with these guys and the turnover rate here. Some guys coming in, some guys going out, and they've continued success and still lead the Lewis division. So special stuff for Trey Chambers as the assistant coach for Souris Valley this season. We're sad to see him go, but we're excited for the next chapter of his career. Last night, a 20-13 victory for the Sabre Dogs. 15 hits for each team, a marathon, an offensive-laden game. It was a fun one, and the Sabre Dogs got things started with 3 home runs in the first 3 innings. Here are those calls. As heard on the Sabre Dogs Network, the first 3 home runs of the Sabre Dogs game last night, they went down 3-0 until E.J. Rennell had a chance to answer in the bottom of the first. And Rennell drives that one to left field. No doubt about it. E.J. Rennell, for the 18th time this season, has just gone yard. Air Force One has liftoff in the bottom of the first, and we're all even at 3 runs apiece. Off-speed pitch, Callier takes it deep to left. Going back is Smith at the wall. It is gone. Chauncey Callier has just given the Sabre Dogs a 4-3 lead in the bottom of the first. Take a lap, Chauncey Callier. Swings at that pitch, drives it to deep right field. Watching it is Seringer. It is out of here. Take a lap, Alex Hay. Sabre Dogs are up 8-5 off the 2-run shot by Alex Hay. Gets the handoff from Trey Chambers as he rounds third. And the Sabre Dogs with 3 home runs in this game. The inaugural home opener started on Friday night, but a couple of Sabre Dogs with a big 20-13 win over the Pier Trappers last night. And that was a big divisional win as well. They have a 5.5-game lead over the Badlands Big Sticks in the Lewis division. When we come back, national anthem and first pitch approaches as we take a look at the lineups right here on the Sabre Dogs Network, AM 1390 KRRZ. I'm Colin Holt. The pregame show live from Corbett Field continues next right here on the network. There's a reason Flower Central has been voted the #1 florist 4 years in a row. Visit them at 405 East Central Avenue to check out everything they have to offer, including flowers, plants, Abdallah chocolates, balloons, and much, much more. Flower Central even has an AIFD certified designer on staff. Call them at 701-852-6224. Flower Central, always blooming. Ask Fitness is the official workout facility of Sabre Dogs Baseball. Come check out everything Ask has to offer on site, including personal training, group exercise, martial arts, CrossFit, tanning, massage therapy, hydro massage, and their Kids Zone daycare. Ask, which stands for Advanced Sports Kinetics, also offers a sports performance program. Open 24 hours. Call them at 701-839-3139.
Oh, so can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of
another rendition of the Star Spangled Banner here at Corbett Field ahead of the matchup between the Sabre Dogs and the Trappers. A Lewis Division rivalry about to go down here at historic Corbett Field, voted the best summer collegiate venue for baseball by Best of the Ballparks voters. Ballpark Digest running that competition, and their readers and fans made their voices heard. Corbett Field finished atop 64 teams in that competition as the best venue for summer collegiate baseball in the nation. Well, the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs, once again, navy tops, navy caps, white pants. Pure Trappers, navy tops, navy caps, gray pants. Dogs on the right side of your radio dial. Trappers on the left side. Let's take a look at how these two teams will line up. Started off with the visiting Trappers. Ken Scott leads things off. He's out in center field. Cal Smith, the left fielder, bats second. Teddy Peterson, who's at shortstop, will bat third. The third baseman, Jack Stamper, bats cleanup. Then Jack Walatich will hit fifth. He's the designated hitter. Tate Ellison, the first baseman, will bat sixth. And then Spencer Seringer, who's behind the plate. Anthony Fidanza, the second baseman, and Seth Brewer, the right fielder, go 7, 8, and 9 to round out the rest of the Trappers' order. As far as the Sabre Dogs are concerned, this is how they'll come up to the plate. Brock Bockham leads things off at second base. Mason Dennison back in the lineup at shortstop. He hits second. Then E.J. Rennell will hit third. He's in center field. Clay Ashworth, the right fielder, will bat cleanup. He's been having a real good stretch here. 4 RBIs last night. E.J. Rennell had 6 RBIs, by the way. So those two guys will hit back-to-back in the order for Souris Valley. Chauncey Callier bats fifth. He will be the third baseman for the Sabre Dogs. Justin Glover at first base. He bats sixth. Alex Hay hits seventh. He's behind the plate for the Sabre Dogs, second game in a row. Bragg Easton, the designated hitter, hits eighth. And then Steven Skaggs out in left field will bat ninth and round out the rest of the Sabre Dogs order. Souris Valley about to take the field for warm-ups. We'll take one last break as first pitch is on the other side. This has been the pregame show presented by Advanced Business Methods. We appreciate you joining us. Sabre Dogs Baseball on the Sabre Dogs Network, AM 1390 KRRZ, the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs YouTube channel, and of course, ExpeditionLeague.tv. I'm Colin Holt. Our executive producer and engineer is Scotty Kopaz. When we come back, first pitch between the Sabre Dogs and the Trappers right here on the network. Are you a die-hard Sabre Dogs fan who just can't commit to season tickets? Our flex plans may be just the thing for you. We offer 8 and 16 game flex plans. For one low price, you simply choose the games you want to attend. Each flex plan is complete with concession vouchers and Sabre Dogs apparel. Sabre Dogs Baseball. When it comes to fun, sky's the limit. At Kemet Dental Design, your oral health is our primary concern. Our team utilizes the latest in technology to deliver state-of-the-art healthcare, including 3D radiographs and same-day crowns with no temporaries. Kemet Dental Design now features a Solia laser, which is utilized for many procedures, including tongue ties, reducing gummy smiles, as well as anesthesia-free decay removal. Call for your appointment and start your experience with Kemet Dental Design. Book your next stay with Microtel Inn & Suites in Minot. Featuring 94 spacious guest rooms, an indoor heated pool, hot tub, and fitness center. Come enjoy complimentary high-speed wireless internet and free hot and hearty home-style breakfast. Give Microtel a call at 701-839-2200. Located at 414 37th Avenue Southwest. Microtel Inn & Suites by Wyndham. Designed for a better hotel stay. The Souris Valley Sabre Dogs congratulate the Minot Minotauros on a wildly successful season that included a Central Division Championship and a trip to the Robertson Cup Finals. Be sure to like and follow Minotauros Hockey on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook as they gear up for another run in the North American Hockey League.
Chocolate lovers rejoice. Chocolate cactus bread has arrived at Pizza Ranch. A dessert pizza with chocolatey streusel crumbles topped with a swirl of rich chocolate icing. The perfect way to satisfy your sweet tooth is a heavenly chocolatey treat at the end of a legendary meal. Buffet, carry-out, or delivery. Chocolate cactus bread from Pizza Ranch.
I'm EJ Rennell, and you listen to Sabre Dogs on the radio.
Leadoff batter for Pierre is Ken Scott. Marcelo Terrazas on the bump for the Sabre Dogs. First pitch of his night on the ground and just tucked inside the third base line. That'll get all the way to the outfield, fielded by Skeggs, and a leadoff single down the line for Ken Scott. That'll bring up Cal Smith. Teddy Peterson is on deck. Smith is a left-handed hitter. Smith, the first lefty that Terrazas will have to face. Marcelo Terrazas, a right-handed pitcher. Got an ERA of 4.76 for the Sabre Dogs this season. The leadoff batter aboard with nobody out in the top of the first. Throw over to first, and Ken Scott gets back safely. Throw back to Terrazas, gets away, but Chauncey Callier backs up. Marcelo Terrazas out of Lyon College. Was a bullpen guy and a starter as a right-handed pitcher. Next delivery is low. Alex Hay scoops it out. Almost oversliding the bag as he heads to second is Ken Scott, but he's in safely. So a stolen base for Scott, and now a runner on second with nobody out in the top of the first. And Alex Hay will have a quick meeting with Marcelo Terrazas. Well, Cal Smith is hitting .323 this season. With Teddy Peterson on deck. Peterson arguably one of the best players for the Trappers. He and Ken Scott have been dominant forces in the lineup. Terrazas delivers. This one driven out to left field. It's on a line, and it's right at Steven Skeggs. He makes the catch, and that's the first out of the ball game. So Teddy Peterson comes up to the plate with a runner in scoring position. And Peterson hitting well this season. He leads the Expedition League in hits. Batting .383 this season. So Marcelo Terrazas. A righty-righty matchup against Peterson. Runner on second. Terrazas checks the runner. First delivery, a breaking ball low to Peterson, but it catches for strike one. So now Terrazas stands back in there. Delivers a breaking ball that misses low and away, and the count goes even at one apiece. Teddy Peterson out of Minnesota State Mankato. Originally from the state of Minnesota, he'll be a junior next season. Terrazas taking his time against Peterson here. Jack Stamper is on deck with one on and one out. Terrazas takes a look at Scott at second. Check swing. Just enough to pop it up foul on the right field side. Gets out of play. So Peterson steps back into the batter's box. Boy, Ken Scott, although Alex Hay had a little trouble getting that ball, almost got thrown out by Alex Hay. Believe it or not, they're college teammates. So you got to wonder if maybe Hay knows a little bit more about his running habits. This one is towered to left field. It's going to be at the line and caught by Steven Skeggs. Now trying to advance to third is Scott. He slides in, takes out the legs of Callier. Looks like Callier is okay, but Ken Scott seems a little shaken up. Lost his batting helmet. So advancing to third on the fly out is Ken Scott. He's now moved all the way around from first base after a leadoff single. Steven Skeggs in on the last two putouts. And now 2 outs, runner on third for Jack Stamper. First pitch in there for a strike. Good delivery by Marcelo Terrazas. Stamper is hitting .324. Stands in there. Terrazas delivers. Swung on. Bounced one hopper over the line on the third base side and foul. Now Stamper's down 0-2. Well, Terrazas has started 4 games for the Sabre Dogs. Has pitched over 45 innings as he's worked both as a starter and a reliever. Has a 3-0 record and has struck out 38 batters. Terrazas delivers. This one popped up. Shallow right field. Bauckham going back, but he's called off by Ashworth, who makes the grab, and that is how the inning will end. Ken Scott came in to touch home plate. His run will not count. He daps up Alex Hay, his 2 old college teammates. Get back together on the field here in Minot, North Dakota. East Central Community College guys playing in the Expedition League. The Sabre Dogs offense is up next. 1 hit, no runs for the Trappers in the top of the first. The Dogs will look to answer with Bauckham, Dennison, and Rennell in the bottom of the frame. More baseball coming at you on the network after this. Two Dark Motorsports now offers a paint protection program designed to keep your ride looking great at all times. Their experienced team uses computer programs to create a high-quality professional wrap that will fit your car perfectly. Two Dark is also a leader in CompuStar remote starters and high-performance Lumar window tint. Visit twodarkmotorsports.com or call 701-509-5275 for more information. Sabre Dog Nation, let's get social. Tweet me at TheCullinator34 on Twitter and tell me where you're listening from today. Your message might just get read on air. Souris River Brewing in Minot is Minot's only brewery that brews their beer in town. Open to all ages, Souris River Brewing is dedicated to locally sourced products. Head to Souris River Brewing for a special after-party following every Sabre Dogs Friday home game. Souris River Brewing is also available during games at Corbett Field. Be sure to follow them on Facebook. Souris River Brewing, a North Dakota brewing company.
Hi, I'm Brock Bauckham, and you're listening to the Sabre Dogs here on Sabre Dog Radio.
No score as we head to the bottom of the first inning. Brock Bauckham will lead things off. He's a left-handed hitter, followed up by Mason Dennison, who's on deck, and E.J. Rennell in the hole. Brock Bauckham out of Emmanuel College steps into the left-handed batter's box to lead things off for the Sabre Dogs offense, who had 15 hits and a franchise record 20 runs last night in a win over the Trappers in Game 1. 2-game series, looking to go for the series sweep here. Bauckham leads things off. First pitch outside from Tyler McDonald, gets the nod from the Trappers manager Tanner Neal. Next delivery to Bauckham. He takes, it's upstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. McDonald is out of Monmouth College. Will be a junior come next season. Next pitch to Bauckham. Pulls the bat back, and it's 3 balls and no strikes, so he's way ahead early. Well, there are 2 guys tied atop the Expedition League standings for hits. Brock Bauckham is one of them, as he takes a 4-pitch walk to lead things off in the top of the first. The other guy is Teddy Peterson, so both of them in the lineup tonight. So if you like offense, this is the place to be. This is the top 2 hitting teams in the league. Sabre Dogs and the Trappers go 1-2 in almost every batting statistics, or at least the positive ones, as Dennison steps into the batter's box with the leadoff runner on and nobody out. McDonald has yet to throw a strike as he delivers one there on the outside part of the plate. Dennison hitting .304 this season. Leads the Expedition League in at-bats. Throw over to first. Baucom gets back safely. Got to keep a close eye on Brock Baucom. He's second in the Expedition League in stolen bases. 0-1 to Dennison. McDonald delivers. Baucom headed down to second. Ball skips away from Seringer behind the plate. So Brock Baucom is in safely. And now a runner in scoring position with nobody out for Dennison and a 1-1 count. Mason Dennison out of West Florida was at third base for the majority of this season, has recently moved to shortstop for the last few games. 1-1 delivery from McDonald. Dennison down the first base line. Corralled by Ellison, who steps on the bag himself. But Mason Dennison does his job and advances Baucom from second to third. And now a runner just 90 feet away with E.J. Rennell coming to the plate. I don't know where to start with this guy. Lenore Rhine University for next season. He's out of Chattahoochee Valley Community College. 18 home runs. That's more than the strikeouts he has. 17 strikeouts this season. 18 home runs. Takes a big cut at the first pitch and misses. 0-1. Leads the Expedition League in batting average, hitting almost .500. As he's batting .485. And he joined this team late. A couple weeks late, to be honest. McDonald delivers a pitch low and away, a ball and a strike. Brock Baucom at third base means first base is open. So if McDonald wants to tiptoe around the zone with E.J. Rennell and give up a walk, it wouldn't necessarily be the worst thing in the world. 1 out on the scoreboard, a 1-1 count to Rennell. Righty-righty matchup against McDonald. That pitch is inside, and Rennell battles, fights it off, and pushes it up onto the grandstand. So Rennell back in the batter's box. Rennell takes that pitch upstairs, and the count goes even at 2 apiece. Boy, E.J. Rennell with a runner on third. Chance to add to his RBI total. 58 runs pushed across by Rennell, and that's the most in the league. So McDonald. 2-2 count to Rennell. He puts it out into right field, and it's going to be caught by Brewer. Tagging is Baucom, and he comes in. The throw is not in time and cut off. So Brock Baucom will score, and the Sabre Dogs are up 1-0 early in the bottom of the first inning. A sacrifice fly by E.J. Rennell. 59 RBIs for E.J. Rennell this season. That leads the league. So now Ashworth steps up to the plate. He's the cleanup hitter. He's hitting .400. He's had a real good stretch. 9 RBIs in the 7 games leading up to last night. Added a few more in last night's game. That's a strike on the lower part of the zone. 0-1 to Ashworth. Next delivery to him, a righty-righty matchup as Ashworth cuts and misses, and he's in an 0-2 hole with 2 outs. Chauncey Callier is on deck, looking for a chance to step up to the plate. That one on the ground is short, deep in the hole. Peterson fields it, throws over to first, and it is just in time to get Ashworth. That is how the first inning will end. Sabre Dogs strike first. No hits, but they do bring a run across. Sacrifice fly for E.J. Rennell. Scores Brock Baucom from third. 1-0 Dogs. We head to inning number 2. Marcelo Terrazas will pitch against Jack Waletich, Tate Ellison, and Spencer Seringer when we come back. I'm Colin Holt. Join the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs for their inaugural season of baseball in Minot. The fun starts June 1st and lasts all summer long. Head to Corbett Field for the all-new Aces Place Kids Zone, featuring fun games, prizes, activities, and so much more. Sabre Dogs Baseball. When it comes to fun, sky's the limit. Sleep Inn and Suites in Minot is the perfect place to book your stay. Conveniently connected to the Dakota Square Mall, Sleep Inn has 176 spacious guest rooms, including 54 suites on property. Come enjoy free hot deluxe breakfast each morning, or book one of their 5 meeting spaces that can accommodate up to 500 people. Also, don't forget about Sleep Inn's Splashdown Dakota Water Park with 3 lightning-fast water slides. Reserve your room today by calling 701-837-3100.
At Wings and Rings, game time just got better. Our multitude of screens brings you all the game action. Along with great tap beer and mixed drinks, our servers bring you fresh, never frozen wings. Choose traditional or boneless.
I'm Justin Glover, and you're listening to Sabre Dogs Baseball on the radio.
First delivery to the leadoff man, Jack Waletich, misses for ball 1 off the arm of Marcelo Terrazas. Tate Ellison on deck and Spencer Seringer in the hole. That's a strike in the lower part of the zone. This is a left-handed hitter in Waletich. Souris Valley up 1-0 in the top of the second here after a sacrifice fly to right field by E.J. Rennell to score Brock Bockham. Waletich stands in there, breaking ball that misses outside. 2 balls and a strike. Well, Waletich hitting .331 this season for Pierre. Terrazas delivers to him, and that one is laced right up the middle over the glove of Terrazas. So Waletich is on another leadoff single, second consecutive inning that the Trappers have led off with a single. And Tate Ellison comes to the plate. Right-handed hitter is Ellison, batting .303 this summer. With a runner on first and nobody out in the top of the second inning, Sabre Dogs up 1-0. 2 hits now for the Trappers, none for the Sabre Dogs. First pitch he takes, and it's low, blocked by Alex Hay. Tammy has now checked in on the Sabre Dogs Network. Appreciate you listening, Tammy, as has Perry. Tammy wishing Trey Chambers all the best as he moves forward with his career. I believe that was a ball. The home plate umpire raised his fist as if to call a strike and then changed his mind about halfway. 2 balls and no strikes. I don't know that I've ever seen that before. So Tate Ellison stands back in there. Takes that pitch. That is in there for a strike. 2 balls and 1 strike. 1-0 Souris Valley here in the top of the second inning. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a throw over to first. Not in time to get the leadoff batter, Waletich. Well, Ellison out of Concordia, Nebraska, heading into his senior season out of Lubbock, Texas. That pitch low and away, and the count goes 3 balls and a strike. So Ellison stands back in there. Terrazas kicks and delivers. Ellison swings and misses. And we've got a full count now to Tate Ellison. Well, Tate Ellison who's hitting .303, is set for the payoff pitch from Terrazas with a runner on first and no outs. This one lined to straightaway center. E.J. Rennell racing back at the wall. He's going to watch it. It is gone. Tate Ellison will take a lap, and the Trappers have taken a 2-1 lead in the top of the second inning. Tate Ellison gave that one a ride to the deepest part of the ballpark, just to the left of the 410 sign. So Tate Ellison launches yet another home run this season. He now has 7. So that'll bring up Spencer Seringer, right-handed hitter with nobody on, nobody out. First pitch is called a strike. Terrazas delivers. Breaking ball in there for another called strike. Without swinging the bat, Seringer falls behind. No balls and 2 strikes. Marcelo pitched 8 innings at Lyon College, a 5-1 record as a reliever and a starter. This one is fair down the third base line. Callier with a long throw to Glover, and it's in time to get Seringer for the first out of the inning. So Fidanza steps up to the plate now. Anthony Fidanza hitting .242 this season for Pierre. He's out of Holmes Community College. He'll be a sophomore next collegiate season. Out of Zachary, Louisiana. Terrazas delivers, cut and a miss for Fidanza. And he falls behind 0-1. So Terrazas kicks and delivers the 0-1. Just misses off the plate. A ball and a strike with 1 out. Two-1 Trapper lead in the top of the second inning, courtesy of a 2-run shot by Tate Ellison. That one's up the middle and through for a base hit. A 1-out knock for Anthony Fidanza. Puts a runner on first for the 9-hole hitter, Seth Brewer. Brewer out of Bismarck State College, hitting .239 so far this summer. 2 nights ago, he hit for the Cycle. Started the game on the mound for the Trappers last night as a pitcher. Rapid City, South Dakota is his hometown. He puts a base hit out into right field, and that'll put runners on first and second for the top of the lineup and Ken Scott. Pair of singles here with 1 out. And the Trappers have got some more brewing here in the top of the second. 1 out, 2 runs have already scored in this frame, and Ken Scott, who is 1 for 1 with a single in the first inning, steps up to the plate. He's got Cal Smith on deck with just 1 out. Now Terrazas and Dennison having a quick chat. Ken Scott stands in there. Terrazas checks the runner at second and delivers. First pitch is low. Terrazas' last start was a no decision in a close loss at home to the Big Sticks. A 1-0 count. 2-1 Trappers in the top of inning number 2. Breaking ball in there for a good-looking strike from Terrazas. And now a 1-1 count with 1 out. We could see another batting-heavy game. 3 runs in the first 1 1/3 innings combined for these two teams. That's a called strike. A ball and 2 strikes to Ken Scott. So Scott stands in there in a righty-righty matchup against Terrazas. 1-2 with 1 out. Terrazas takes a look at the runner at second and delivers. Scott fouls it off himself and is going to have to walk it out. Ken Scott leads the league in runs scored. At East Central Community College, he hit 311 with 40 RBIs. Originally from Meridian, Mississippi. Terrazas delivers. Scott chases a pitch that's upstairs, puts it out into right field. This could be a gapper. Coming around to score easily is Fidanza. Another runner being sent home, and the throw going to go to third, not in time to get Scott. Another run will come in to score. It's Seth Brewer, and the Trappers have increased their lead to 4-1 in the top of the second. A 2 RBI triple to right center by Ken Scott. So Cal Smith will step up to the plate. Runner on third, 1 out. A 4-1 Trapper lead. First pitch in there for a called strike to the left-handed hitting Cal Smith. He's 0 for 1 with a fly out to left field. Smith out of Carson Newman University, approaching his senior season. As Terrazas is set for the 0-1. Delivers it outside. Smith appeared in 26 games for Carson Newman. Hit 260 with 8 RBIs and 4 stolen bases. Stands in there for the 1-1. Terrazas delivers breaking ball that misses away from the plate. And the count goes 2-1. Already 6 hits for Pierre, none for the Sabre Dogs. Terrazas delivers. Smith pops it up. Foul territory on the left field side. Chauncey Callier coming over, but he's going to run out of real estate. And the count evens up at 2-2. Well, the Trappers trying to chase down the big sticks for that final playoff spot in the Lewis division. Just 1.5 games separate those two teams. 5.5 games separate Badlands from Souris Valley. 2-2 count with 1 out. Terrazas delivers, and that one put on the ground to short. Dennison stabs it on the backhand, but his throw over to first is not in time. Scoring on the play is Ken Scott. And it is 5-1 on the RBI single by Cal Smith. So Teddy Peterson steps up to the plate now. 0 for 1 with a fly out to left field. Sabre Dogs trying to get as many innings of work out of their starters as possible and preserve their bullpen. Marcelo Terrazas struggling early after a pretty good first inning as he delivers a strike to Cal Smith. Or Teddy Peterson, that is, excuse me. That pitch runs inside and hits Peterson. So down he goes to first base. Runners on first and second with 1 out. So Jack Stamper's 0 for 1. Thompson comes out to check on Alex Hay. Stamper will step into the right-handed batter's box with 2 on and 1 out here in the top of inning number 2. 5 runs already across for the Trappers in this one. Stamper is set. Terrazas takes a look at the runner and delivers. Breaking ball that bounces in the dirt and skips away from Alex Hay. Both runners move up a base. So 2 in scoring position now for Jack Stamper. And the traditional double play is no longer in the equation. So Stamper stands in there. Terrazas kicks and delivers the 1-0. Stamper chases off the end of the bat. He pushes it foul over on the right field side. So Stamper steps back in there. And Terrazas is set. A 1-1 count with one out. This one into right center field, and it's going to drop in. This could go all the way to the wall, and it will. Clay Ashworth chasing it down off the wall. A runner being waved home is going to score easily. That's Cal Smith. Or Teddy Peterson, that is. And 7 runs have now scored in this one for the Trappers. A 2 RBI double for Jack Stamper as the Trappers have batted around in this inning. Boy, the 2 best offensive teams in the league flexing their muscles here in these last 2 games. The Sabre Dogs put up a franchise record 20 runs last night. Tonight, the Trappers dropping 7 runs in the second inning to take a 7-1 lead. First pitch missed. Jack Walatich. This one a high hopper to first base. Glover flips underhanded to Terrazas. Just barely gets to the bag in time. Racing Walatich there. So that is the second out here in the top of the second. And here's Tate Ellison. Had a 2-run homer to give Pierre the lead as the second batter in this inning. Moving over to third base on the play was Jack Stamper. Terrazas delivers the first pitch, driven deep to left field at the wall. Steven Skaggs watches it leave the yard. And Tate Ellison will take a lap. A 2-run homer for him, and it is 9-1 Trappers in the top of the second. Boy, Tate Ellison, 2 home runs in 1 inning for this guy, and it's 9-1 Trappers. A pair of 2-run homers for Tate Ellison against Marcelo Terrazas. Eight-run lead for the Trappers. That pitch misses outside. Spencer Saringer, a right-handed hitter. 0 for 1 as he grounded out to third base earlier in this inning. Fights off that inside pitch. Fouls it back into the screen behind the plate. 9 runs on 9 hits for the Trappers. Nobody on. Fouled off the end of the bat for Saringer. A ball and 2 strikes. Marcelo Terrazas has struggled in this frame. Faced 4 batters in the first inning. Retired 3 of them. Didn't allow a run. And then here in the second, has given up 8 hits and 9 runs. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Next delivery, just getting a piece of it, is Saringer to stay alive at 2-2. Full slate of games in the Expedition League tonight. We'll keep you posted on those throughout the evening. Saringer stands in there. Terrazas delivers the 2-2, swung on and missed. In the dirt, Alex Hay will have to throw down to first. And he completes the strikeout. A rough inning for the Sabre Dogs defense as they give up 9 runs on 8 hits. They'll look to answer offensively. Chauncey Callier, Justin Glover, and Alex Hay come to the plate when we come back. The bottom of the second is next on the Sabre Dogs Network, AM 1390, KRRZ. Hey Sabre Dog fans, head to Homesteaders Restaurant for homemade meals at affordable prices. Homesteaders has a full-time pastry chef, so come by and try everything on the menu, including Homesteaders' variety of delicious homemade soups. You can call Homesteaders at 701-838-2274. Located at 2501 Elk Drive in Minot, a trip to Homesteaders is sure to be a home run for the entire family.
To succeed in today's world requires forward thinking. Let Forward Communication help your business or nonprofit be a leader. We specialize in media relations, spokesperson training, broadcast talent consulting, syndicated radio marketing, video production, and more. Go to forwardcommunication.com to see for yourself. Our world has never been more muddled in media traffic. Forward Communication can help reach your audience with the right message. Check out forwardcommunication.com.
Olive Garden is the perfect place for your next group outing or party. Hosting an event, Olive Garden hits it out of the park with catering and large party-to-go orders. For all your favorite classic Italian recipes, visit Olive Garden in Minot, conveniently located adjacent to the Dakota Square Mall. Visit olivegarden.com or call 701-858-7311 to place your order today. Olive Garden is a proud partner of the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs.
I'm Chauncey Collier, and you're listening to Sabre Dogs Radio.
It'll be Chauncey Collier, Justin Glover, and Alex Hay all hitting in the bottom of the second inning. And the Sabre Dogs, who took a 1-0 lead on a sacrifice fly by E.J. Rennell as that pitch goes outside to Collier, now find themselves in a 9-1 hole against the Pier Trappers. Collier takes the next pitch as well. It misses inside. 2 balls and no strikes. So Tyler McDonald still on the mound for Pier as Collier takes him deep to left field. That's a no-doubter. Chauncey Collier will take a lap, and it is 9-2 Trappers. Well, that's a good way to start a comeback. Chauncey Collier leads things off in the bottom of the second with a solo shot. Cuts the deficit to 7. And Collier now with 5 home runs this season. Lurleen B. Wallace Community College absolutely clobbered that one to left field. Justin Glover knows a thing or two about RBIs. Second in the league behind only E.J. Rennell in driving runs in. Left-handed hitter. Takes the first pitch from McDonald. It's called a strike. Collier with a leadoff home run, so nobody on, nobody out. Glover checks swing. Appeal down to third base. He did not go. And the count goes 1-1 to Justin Glover. Alex Hay is on deck. Glover's out of Eckerd College. McDonald delivers. Glover takes, and that pitch in there for a called strike. Glover thought it was a bit high and inside, but the home plate umpire disagrees. He's down 1-2 now to McDonald. Well, Tyler McDonald out of Monmouth College delivers a pitch outside to Glover. Count goes even to 2 apiece. Had a record of 5-4 at Monmouth. Struck out 71 batters in 75 innings of work. Glover, little flare out to left field, no man's land, and it is going to drop on a diving attempt by Peterson from short. So Justin Glover with a single. A runner on first, nobody out for Alex Hay now. McDonald has a 3.96 ERA this summer in 10 starts. So Hay stands in there. Left-handed hitter yet again to face the righty McDonald. And Bragg Easton, yet another left-handed hitter waiting on deck. So 3 lefties in a row in this Sabre Dog lineup. First pitch misses to Alex Hay out of East Central Community College. A 1-0 count. McDonald delivers. Hay swings at it. Comes up empty. And the count goes 1-1. Alex Hay hitting .291 this season. McDonald delivers. The 1-1 just misses outside. 2 balls and a strike. So Glover standing at first. Nobody out after the leadoff home run by Chauncey Collier. Hay takes, and that is a called strike. Even at 2-2. Now Hay stands back in there. 2-2 delivery, and Alex Hay couldn't hold his check swing as he went around for strike 3. Going down swinging is Alex Hay. Bragg Easton comes to the plate now. So Bragg Easton steps up to the plate. Davis in Elkins College last season. This next season he'll be at USC Beaufort. One out. First pitch swinging. Gets a piece of it to thump it foul behind the plate. No balls and a strike. 14 RBIs this season for Easton, who's hitting .260. Played a little bit of first base the other day. Swings at that pitch and misses, and now he's in an 0-2 hole. Steven Skeggs is on deck with 1 out. Runner on first. 9-2 Trappers lead in the bottom of the second inning. Throw over to first. Justin Glover dives back in safely. And now the Sabre Dogs have some movement in their bullpen. You got a left-hander up and throwing. Bragg Easton swings and misses, and down he goes on strikes. So Steven Skeggs comes up to the plate with 2 outs and a runner on first. Skeggs is the 9-hole hitter, hitting .288 this season. Right-handed hitter. That pitch misses low. Blocked in there by Seringer. So Tyler McDonald, who has struck out 60 batters so far this summer, delivers a pitch outside to Skeggs, makes the count 2-0. He's got 2 strikeouts this inning against Hay and Easton. Next delivery, Steven Skeggs puts it up the middle. Coming over to cover is the shortstop Peterson. He flips the short way to Fidanza at second, and that is how the inning will end as Justin Glover is forced out, heading from first to second. Sabre Dogs do get a run back, though, on Chauncey Collier's leadoff solo shot, and it is 9-2 Trappers head to inning number 3. When we come back, it'll be Brewer, Fidanza, and Ken Scott here on the Sabre Dogs Network. I'm Colin Holt. See you on the other side of this break. Are you a die-hard Sabre Dogs fan who just can't commit to season tickets? Our flex plans may be just the thing for you. We offer 8 and 16 game flex plans. For one low price, you simply choose the games you want to attend. Each flex plan is complete with concession vouchers and Sabre Dogs apparel. Sabre Dogs Baseball. When it comes to fun, sky's the limit. At Kemet Dental Design, your oral health is our primary concern. Our team utilizes the latest in technology to deliver state-of-the-art healthcare, including 3D radiographs and same-day crowns with no temporaries. Kemet Dental Design now features a Solia laser, which is utilized for many procedures, including tongue ties, reducing gummy smiles, as well as anesthesia-free decay removal. Call for your appointment and start your experience with Kemet Dental Design. Book your next stay with Microtel Inn & Suites in Minot. Featuring 94 spacious guest rooms, an indoor heated pool, hot tub, and fitness center. Come enjoy complimentary high-speed wireless internet and free hot and hearty home-style breakfast. give Microtel a call at 701-839-2200. Located at 414 37th Avenue Southwest. Microtel Inn & Suites by Wyndham, designed for a better hotel stay.
I'm Bragg Easton, and you're listening to Sabre Dogs Baseball on the radio.
New pitcher for Souris Valley, that's DJ Lewis out on the mound, a left-handed pitcher, as he takes over from Marcelo Terrazas here in the top of the third inning. A 9-2 lead for the Pier Trappers as they drop 9 runs on 8 hits in inning number 2. Terrazas' night finishes with a final line of 2 innings pitched, 9 hits allowed, 9 earned runs given up, on 1 strikeout in 16 batters faced. First batter for DJ Lewis will be Anthony Fidanza. Lewis delivers. Fidanza shows bunt and pulls it back. He's a right-handed hitter. A ball and no strikes. He's 1 for 1 with a single. Pierre batted around back in the second inning. DJ Lewis delivers a ball, 2-0. Well, Lewis has also been a starter for the Sabre Dogs as a pitcher. Fidanza puts this one through into left field. A diving attempt by Dennison is not in time, and a leadoff single by Anthony Fidanza. That'll bring Seth Brewer to the plate. He's 1 for 1 with a single as well. A left-handed hitter. Talking about guys who have started and can also hit in the lineup. Seth Brewer is the same type of guy as DJ Lewis. Lewis plays outfield, DHs for the Sabre Dogs as well, and is also a pitcher. Seth Brewer does the same type of thing. That pitch, lower outside corner, catches for a strike to Brewer. 0-1 count with a runner on first and nobody out in the top of inning number 3. So Lewis from the stretch as a left-handed pitcher, runner on first. He gets Brewer to swing and miss. So now he's in an 0-2 hole. Top of the lineup, and Ken Scott is on deck. So a lefty-lefty matchup here for Lewis. And now a balk is going to be called on DJ Lewis. Fidanza heads from first to second. Not sure what prompted that. Maybe a little bit of hesitation from Lewis. He was throwing from the stretch. Didn't necessarily begin his delivery motion. Either way, an 0-2 count. And now Brewer calls time. He's the 9-hole hitter for the Trappers. Runner on second, nobody out in the top of the third. Lewis delivers, swung on and missed by Brewer. And a 3-pitch strikeout for DJ Lewis. First strikeout of the game for the Sabre Dogs. Or at least for DJ Lewis's night. And that's out number 1 here in the third inning. Here's Ken Scott at the plate, a right-handed hitter. 2 for 2 with a single and an RBI triple. As Lewis kicks and delivers, a lefty-righty matchup now against Scott. First pitch misses outside, a ball and no strikes. So DJ Lewis delivers the 1-0. Ken Scott takes a cut and comes up empty. Now he's got a 1-1 count. DJ Lewis with an ERA of 16.2. So now DJ Lewis a 1-1 count. Runner threatening to go, does not. And Ken Scott on a breaking ball. Took a violent swing and missed. 1-2 to Ken Scott. DJ Lewis has found a good rhythm, taking over for Marcelo Terrazas in the third inning. So Ken Scott stands in there. A ball and 2 strikes against DJ Lewis. Now he delivers, runner goes, pitch outside, throw down to third, doesn't come from Hay. So Fidanza heads from second to third. Ken Scott with a 2-2 count now. 1 out in the top of the third inning. DJ Lewis redshirted at the University of the Cumberlands. He's 6 foot, 165 is that one. Put on the ground a short. Mason Dennison checks the runner at third and delivers over to first to get Ken Scott for out number 2. Cal Smith with a runner on third and 2 outs now. He's 1 for 2 with a single in the second inning. Cal Smith out of Carson Newman. Left-handed hitter, so DJ Lewis with that lefty-lefty matchup here. So Lewis delivers. Good-looking breaking ball. In there for strike 1. No balls and a strike to Smith. Lewis delivers the 0-1, and that's another called strike. Couple of good breaking balls from DJ Lewis. Cal Smith doesn't agree with the calls, and he has had an 0-2 count with 2 outs. Lewis delivers. That one, kind of the same spot. Umpire says it just misses inside. DJ Lewis trying to repeat that pitch one more time, and instead the count goes 1-2. So Cal Smith stands in there for the 1-2, waves at that pitch and misses. DJ Lewis strikes out his second batter of the game in his first inning of work. The Trappers strand a runner at third. They don't score any runs in the inning. And we head to the bottom of the third, 9-2 Pier on the Sabre Dogs Network. Souris Valley will look to answer as they roll out Brock Baucom, Mason Dennison, and E.J. Rennell. The top of the order. I'm Colin Holt. You're listening to Sabre Dogs Baseball right here on the Sabre Dogs Network. The Souris Valley Sabre Dogs congratulate the Minot Minotauros on a wildly successful season that included a Central Division Championship and a trip to the Robertson Cup Finals. Be sure to like and follow Minotauros Hockey on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook as they gear up for another run in the North American Hockey League.
Chocolate lovers rejoice. Chocolate cactus bread has arrived at Pizza Ranch. A dessert pizza with chocolatey streusel crumbles topped with a swirl of rich chocolate icing. The perfect way to satisfy your sweet tooth is a heavenly chocolatey treat at the end of a legendary meal. Buffet, carry-out, or delivery. Chocolate cactus bread from Pizza Ranch. Oh, happy day. For the ultimate dessert, it's Pizza Ranch for the win.
Too Dark Motorsports now offers a paint protection program designed to keep your ride looking great at all times. Their experienced team uses computer programs to create a high-quality professional wrap that will fit your car perfectly. Too Dark is also a leader in CompuStar remote starters and high-performance Lumar window tint.
I'm Alex Hay, and you're listening to Sabre Dogs Baseball on the radio.
Top of the order for the Sabre Dogs. They trail by 7 runs in the bottom of the third inning. Here on the Sabre Dogs Network, left-handed hitter Brock Baucom, who was walked in his first plate appearance, stands in there to receive a called first strike from Tyler McDonald. Baucom is set, an 0-1 count. McDonald delivers a breaking ball, and Baucom pushes it foul and out of play over the Pier dugout. He's in an early 0-2 hole. McDonald delivers. Baucom puts it on the ground, foul on the left field side. So Brock Baucom out of Emmanuel College. First team all-region there this last season in his junior campaign. Puts that one through into right field. And after being down no balls and 2 strikes, comes up with a leadoff base hit. And Mason Dennison comes to the plate with one on and nobody out. Dennison grounded out to the first baseman unassisted. He's 0 for 1, right-handed hitter out of West Florida. Once again, leads the Expedition League in at-bats. Stands in there against Tyler McDonald. That pitch, it misses low. A ball and no strikes to Dennison. E.J. Rennell waiting on deck. That always gets the fans at Corbett Field fired up. So now McDonald gets the signs, takes a peek at Baucom and delivers. Dennison chases the inside pitch. Swings and misses for the first strike of this at-bat. So Mason Dennison stands back in there. 1-1 count for McDonald. Puts it on the ground, but foul over on the third base side. Mason Dennison at West Florida. 21 RBIs, a .236 batting average. And that was in his sophomore season. A 1-2 count. Similar pitch, similar result. Dennison puts it on a one-hop over the line at third base side. And he stays alive at 1-2. Last night, Mason Dennison was 0 for 4 with an RBI and 2 runs before being replaced late in the game. Next pitch to him just misses below the zone. And that moves the count to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Still nobody out. Still Brock Baucom at first base. Dennison chases that one, just gets a piece of it off the end of the bat to flare it foul over on the right field side. So Dennison back in there. He stays alive yet again with 2 strikes. Inside pitch got Dennison to chase. He swung and missed, and down he goes on strikes. Mason Dennison becomes out number 1 here in the bottom of the third. 9-2 Trappers as E.J. Rennell steps up to the plate with a runner on first. Sacrifice fly, he's 0 for 1. Back in the first inning, he flew out to right field to score Baucom from third. Now he's got Baucom on base yet again. Hitting .485. Tyler McDonald. The first delivery to him. Just outside, Brock Baucom with a big lead at first. Seringer threatened to throw down, so Baucom came back. Clay Ashworth is on deck as the cleanup hitter. Rennell takes that pitch inside. 2 balls, no strikes. Wouldn't be surprised if McDonald tried to pitch around Rennell as much as possible. Takes that pitch low and in the dirt. Now he's way ahead, 3 balls and no strikes. So Clay Ashworth waiting on deck with 1 out. Barring a double play, will get to come up to the plate. Throw over to first. Baucom gets back in safely. Once again, Brock Baucom second in the league in stolen bases. So McDonald keeping a close eye on him at first base. So Rennell stands in there for the 3-0. Chops that one foul on the left field side. Tyler McDonald out of Monmouth College will be a junior next season. Actually, he's a junior this season, going into his senior campaign. That pitch misses. Bockham was going, but it's a one-out walk either way. E.J. Rennell on first, Brock Bockham on second, Clay Ashworth at the plate with one out. So Clay Ashworth, our player of the game last night, 5 RBIs as he went 2 for 6 and scored 3 runs, struck out twice. Out of Yakima Valley College, ten RBIs in his freshman season. Righty-righty matchup with Fidanza. First pitch to him, in there for called strike. Once again, 2 runners on. No balls, a strike, and an out. Ashworth is set. McDonald checks the runner at second and delivers the 0-1. Ashworth over his head on one hop. Diving play, tagging the bag is the second baseman Fidanza. Throws over to first to get the double play. And that is how the inning will come to a close. No runs for either team in the frame. Still a 9-2 lead for the Pier Trappers as we head to inning number 4 on the Sabre Dogs Network. I'm Colin Holt. We appreciate you joining us. We're in for a lot more offense tonight, just like last night, so you might want to stick around. More baseball coming at you after this.
Sabre Dog Nation, let's get social. Tweet me at @thecullinator34 on Twitter and tell me where you're listening from today. Your message might just get read on air.
Souris River Brewing in Minot is Minot's only brewery that brews their beer in town. Open to all ages, Souris River Brewing is dedicated to locally sourced products. Head to Souris River Brewing for a special after-party following every Sabre Dogs Friday home game. Souris River Brewing is also available during games at Corbett Field. Be sure to follow them on Facebook. Souris River Brewing, a North Dakota brewing company. Join the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs for their inaugural season of baseball in Minot. The fun starts June 1st and lasts all summer long. Head to Corbett Field for the all-new Aces Place Kids Zone, featuring fun games, prizes, activities, and so much more. Sabre Dogs Baseball. When it comes to fun, sky's the limit. Sleep Inn and Suites in Minot is the perfect place to book your stay. Conveniently connected to the Dakota Square Mall, Sleep Inn has 176 spacious guest rooms, including 54 suites on property. Come enjoy free hot deluxe breakfast each morning, or book one of their 5 meeting spaces that can accommodate up to 500 people. Also, don't forget about Sleep Inn's Splashdown Dakota Water Park with 3 lightning-fast water slides. Reserve your room today by calling 701-837-3100.
I'm Bragg Easton, and you're listening to Sabre Dogs Baseball on the radio.
Teddy Peterson leading things off for Pier. They have a 7-run lead as we head to the top of the 4th. DJ Lewis, in his second inning of work in relief of Marcelo Terrazas, is on the mound for Souris Valley. So it'll be Peterson, Stamper, and Walletich hitting in this inning for the Trappers. Peterson, 0 for 1, was hit by a pitch in the second inning. A ball and no strikes to Peterson. Lewis delivers the 1-0. Peterson puts it on the ground, just foul on the third base side. Boy, that was real close, right over the bag. A 1-1 count in the top of the fourth inning to the leadoff batter, Teddy Peterson. It is 9-2 Trappers. Boy, with two potent offenses like this, though, no team is ever quite out of it. And the Sabre Dogs have had some pretty big comebacks already this season. That pitch outside. Still early in this one, plenty of time to chip away at the lead. That's a check swing by Peterson. He went around. And now a 2-2 count to Teddy Peterson. Second in the Expedition League in batting average, behind only Souris Valley's E.J. Rennell. So Trappers and Sabre Dogs occupy the top spots in a lot of offensive categories. That one is over the head of Brock Bockham and in to the gap in right field. That's a leadoff base hit for Teddy Peterson. Runner on first, nobody out for Jack Stamper now. 1 for 2 with a double in the second. First pitch to him, drives it right down the middle, base hit. So first and second now with nobody out. Jack Walatich comes up to the plate. A couple of singles to lead things off for the Trappers. 1 for 2 as he hit twice in the second inning. Started the inning off with a single, then grounded out to first base later on in the inning. He's a left-handed hitter to face the lefty DJ Lewis. Nobody out. He's going to show bunt, and that one runs in. Did it hit him or did it hit his bat? Either way, it gets away from Alex Hay, and the runners advance. Boy, it sounded like it hit something. Not sure if that was a piece of Alex Hay's equipment. Must have been, because that's going to be a wild pitch with the runners advancing. And it's going to be ruled a ball. 1-0 count to Jack Walatich. Walatich stands in there. Lewis delivers a pitch outside. Alex Hay snags it. And the count runs 2 balls and no strikes. Walatich will be a junior next season. DJ Lewis delivers the 2-0. And it misses low and outside. So 3 balls and no strikes. First base is open for Jack Walatich, well ahead in the count. Lewis kicks and delivers. That pitch lower part of the zone. Catches for a called strike 1. Three and 1. DJ Lewis shakes off a sign from Hay. And now he delivers. That pitch is low and away. And that is a 5-pitch, no out, bases loading walk to Jack Walatich. And here comes Tate Ellison to the plate. And Ellison is 2 for 2 with a pair of home runs, both in the second inning. He's a right-handed hitter. Business administration major at Concordia, Nebraska. Takes that pitch low on the first delivery from Lewis. And he's ahead 1-0 early. Ellison just finished up his junior campaign at Concordia, Nebraska. Swings at that pitch and misses. A ball and a strike. So Tate Ellison Stands back in there. Bases loaded, nobody out in the top of the fourth. Trappers up by 7 runs. A big wave and a miss by Tate Ellison. A ball and 2 strikes. So now a 1-2 count to Ellison. Here's the 1-2 from Lewis. Misses low and in. Count goes even at 2 apiece. 12 hits for the Trappers, 3 for the Sabre Dogs. Trappers trying to turn those leadoff singles into runs. DJ Lewis delivers upstairs and pushes the count to full. So DJ Lewis set for the payoff pitch with the bases loaded and nobody out. He delivers, and it bounces away from Alex Hay. So Tate Ellison will earn the walk. Heads down to first base, and scoring on the play is Teddy Peterson to make it 10-2 Trappers in the top of the 4th inning. Couple of singles to start off this inning. Couple of walks now for the Trappers. And Spencer Seringer, who's 0 for 2, steps up to the plate. Nobody out. Bases still loaded. Seringer out of Northern State. Redshirt freshman there. Pierre, South Dakota is actually his hometown. That pitch misses upstairs. A ball and no strikes. Well, the Sabre Dogs, every game is crucial at this point. They lead the division and are looking to clinch as soon as possible. That pitch in there for a called strike. It's unlikely that they would get Western Nebraska, or at least catch them in the league standings, which means their sole focus is to win the division, be able to play at home for that divisional playoff. Cut and a miss for Spencer Seringer. Count goes 1-2. Currently have a 5.5 game lead over the Badlands Big Sticks. Lewis delivers 1-2 off the end of the bat by Seringer. Bauckham throws to second, throw back to third, and now caught in a rundown between second and third. Is the runner there? Dennison tags him out. That's Jack Walatich, and the Sabre Dogs get a double play, fielder's choice double play, to get the 2 leadoff runners. Another run does come in to score for Pierre, and it is 11-2 in the top of the 4th inning. Fidanza steps up to the plate now. 2 outs, runner on first. Fidanza is 2 for 2. Couple of singles for him. Swings at that pitch right up the middle. DJ Lewis snagged it but couldn't keep it in the glove and has no idea where it went. It was right behind him. By the time he realized it, Fidanza was safe at first. And now runners at first and second for the Trappers with 2 outs. Here's Seth Brewer, a left-handed hitter. I think DJ Lewis thought that had gotten through. In reality, he had stopped it with his glove. A real good athletic play. Good reaction time on the mound. Just couldn't make the most of it. Brewer is the 9-hole hitter. Takes a breaking ball that just misses inside. 1-0 count. Left-handed hitter. Lewis delivers another breaking ball. That one's on the ground and through into right field. This could score a run. Being held up at third, however, to load the bases. Spencer Seringer holds up. So Seth Brewer on with a single to load the bases for Ken Scott, a very powerful hitter for the Trappers. So Ken Scott, 2 for 3 with a single, a triple, and a ground out to the shortstop. right-handed hitter to face DJ Lewis. Two outs. On the ground, one hop to Dennison. He dives and flips it underhanded to Brock Baucom, and that is how the inning will end. 2 more runs come in to score for the Pier Trappers. When we come back, they have a 9-run lead over the Sabre Dogs, and Souris Valley's offense will have to answer. Well, we've seen some comeback victories already. They're going to need another big one to pick up a win against the Trappers. Down 9 as we head to the bottom of inning number 4 on the Sabre Dogs Network.
Bored this summer?
There's nothing to do.
Spend time with your friends at High Air Ground Trampoline Park. Have a blast bouncing on 10,000 square feet of giant trampolines, jumping into huge foam pits, or practice being an NBA superstar dunking hoops. Munch on a slice of pizza from Marco's, then play air hockey or arcade games. Don't be bored this summer.
There's nothing to do.
Have fun and stay cool inside at High Air Ground Trampoline Park in Yale Park Village. Open 7 days a week, plus neon nights on Friday and Saturday. Let's bounce!
There's a reason Flower Central has been voted the #1 florist 4 years in a row. Visit them at 405 East Central Avenue to check out everything they have to offer, including flowers, plants, Abdallah chocolates, balloons, and much, much more. Flower Central even has an AIFD certified designer on staff. Call them at 701-852-6224. Flower Central, always blooming. Ask Fitness is the official workout facility of Sabre Dogs Baseball. Come check out everything Ask has to offer on site, including personal training, group exercise, martial arts, CrossFit, tanning, massage therapy, hydromassage, and their Kids Zone daycare. Ask, which stands for Advanced Sports Kinetics, also offers a sports performance program. Open 24 hours, call them at 701-839-3139. If you're serious about health and fitness, just ask.
I'm Chauncey Collier, and you're listening to Sabre Dogs Radio.
Leadoff batter is Chauncey Collier in this inning. Last time he led off an inning, he went yard to left field. Sabre Dogs down 11-2. Tyler McDonald still on the mound. First pitch strike, and that pitch outside on a check swing by Collier. Evens the count up at 1 apiece. It'll be Collier, Glover, and Hay scheduled to hit in this inning. That pitch in there for a strike, lower part of the zone to Collier. Needless to say, Chauncey is 1 for 1 tonight. McDonald, pitch goes inside, and a 2-2 count to Collier. Collier stands in there for the 2-2. McDonald delivers. He waves at it and misses. Down he goes on strikes to lead things off. And Justin Glover steps up to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single. Glover's a left-handed hitter. Singled but was unable to come around to score last time up. First pitch to him is called a strike, 0-1. Tyler McDonald has hit his stride here with 1 out. Now Glover reaches for that one, puts it into right field. Another single for Justin Glover with 1 out, and Alex Hay will be at the plate. Hayes 0 for 1 with a strikeout. So now Hay steps up to the plate. Left-handed hitter as the left-handed part of the order comes up in this inning. Glover, Hay, and Easton. 1 out, runner on first for Alex Hay out of East Central Community College. First pitch to him is called a strike. Hay hit .294 at East Central in his freshman season. An all-star catcher. 27 RBIs last season. Cuts at that pitch and comes up empty. And now he's down 0-2. Hayes originally from Lewisburg, Mississippi. That pitch upstairs, check swing by Hay, appeal to the base umpire. He didn't go. So a 1-2 count now to Alex Hay. Corey Thompson told me he'd be hitting in the middle of the order at the beginning of the season. Alex Hay was hitting it towards the top of the order at the beginning of the season. That's a called third strike. Alex Hay doesn't agree with the call. Either way, he goes down on strikes looking, and Bragg Easton, who struck out his last time up, comes up with 2 outs and a runner on first. Now Tyler McDonald with 5 strikeouts in this game. Bottom of the 4th, Trappers up 11-2. 14 hits for Pierre, 4 for the Sabre Dogs. Easton stands in there against McDonald. Takes that first pitch, and it's a strike. 0-1 to Easton. Well, at Davis and Elkins, he hit .241 with 28 RBIs. Started 41 games. Puts that one on the ground, foul ball on the first base side. Well, Josh Alley was on the roster earlier this season as a pitcher for the Sabre Dogs. Had a few good starts before he hit his innings limit. He also will be transferring to USC Beaufort, so the two of them meeting for the first time this summer. Will be playing college ball together, most likely, if everything goes as planned, as that pitch runs outside to Easton. A ball and 2 strikes. He's got Glover at first base. As Bragg Easton stands in there, swings at that pitch and misses. Bragg Easton goes down on strikes to end the inning. We will head to the 5th inning on the Sabre Dogs Network. Still a big 11-2 lead for the Pierre Trappers. When we return, the Trappers offense will go back to work. This time it'll be Cal Smith, Peterson, and Stamper all hitting for the Pierre Trappers in the top of the 5th. More baseball coming up next. Souris River Brewing in Minot is Minot's only brewery that brews their beer in town. Open to all ages, Souris River Brewing is dedicated to locally sourced products. Head to Souris River Brewing for a special after-party following every Sabre Dogs Friday home game. Souris River Brewing is also available during games at Corbett Field. Be sure to follow them on Facebook. Souris River Brewing, a North Dakota brewing company. Join the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs for their inaugural season of baseball in Minot. The fun starts June 1st and lasts all summer long. Head to Corbett Field for the all-new Aces Place Kids Zone, featuring fun games, prizes, activities, and so much more. Sabre Dogs Baseball. When it comes to fun, sky's the limit. Sleep Inn and Suites in Minot is the perfect place to book your stay. Conveniently connected to the Dakota Square Mall, Sleep Inn has 176 spacious guest rooms, including 54 suites on property. Come enjoy free hot deluxe breakfast each morning, or book one of their 5 meeting spaces that can accommodate up to 500 people. Also, don't forget about Sleep Inn's Splashdown Dakota Water Park with 3 lightning-fast water slides. Reserve your room today by calling 701-837-3100.
At Wings and Rings, game time just got better. Our multitude of screens brings you all the game action. Along with great tap beer and mixed drinks, our servers bring you fresh, never frozen wings. Choose traditional or boneless, along with personal touches like homemade blue cheese. And it doesn't stop there. Explore our menu for a variety of delicious food items, appetizers, salads, sandwiches and burgers, quesadillas, and more. Wings and Rings by Dakota Square for the best wings in Minot.
Hey, this is Clay Ashworth. We're listening to Sabre Dogs Baseball on the radio.
Cal Smith leads things off for the Trappers. They've got a 9-run advantage here in the top of the 5th inning over the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs, a Lewis Division matchup for both teams as playoffs are approaching quickly. Just 11 games left, including this one, for both teams as Smith waves at the first pitch and misses. DJ Lewis still working as a reliever for the Sabre Dogs, took over for Marcelo Terrazas. Smith is 1 for 3. He struck out his last time up. Stands in there to face Lewis, a lefty-lefty matchup. Another swing and a miss for Smith, and he's down 0-2. Teddy Peterson is on deck. Jack Stamper is in the hole. So Smith stands back in there. Next delivery to him. Gets a piece of it. Soft hopper charging from second is Baucom. Throw to first is just in time to get Smith. Real good play by Brock Baucom. Wasn't very comfortable at shortstop when Mason Dennison came out of the game last night. Much more comfortable at second base, which is where he's played most of this season. Had to play a little bit of third base before Chauncey Callier proved himself this season. But he's back at second and looking real good there. 1 out, nobody on for Teddy Peterson. Peterson, 1 for 2, was hit by a pitch in the second and had a single in the fourth. 1-0 count to him as the first pitch misses from Lewis. Next delivery misses low. 2 balls and no strikes to Teddy Peterson. Well, Teddy Peterson leads the Expedition League in hits. Got a 2-0 count, takes that pitch, and it goes 3-0. Three balls and no strikes with 1 out. And that pitch misses inside, a 4-pitch, 1-out walk issued now to Teddy Peterson. Runner on first for Jack Stamper. Stamper is 2 for 3. Lewis kicks and delivers. First pitch to him. Tried to hold his swing, but he went around. Falls behind 0-1. Once again, the Trappers on top, 11-2 here in the top of the 5th inning. You're listening to Sabre Dogs Baseball on the Sabre Dogs Network. Broadcast across AM 1390 KRRZ, the YouTube channel, and EL.TV. Big cut and a miss by Stamper. Now he's down 0-2 in this at-bat. So DJ Lewis delivers. Runner goes on the 0-2. Alex Hay has the pitch go in the dirt. So no throw down to second as Teddy Peterson advances. And Jack Stamper steps back in the batter's box. A ball and 2 strikes on the scoreboard for him. And DJ Lewis delivers this one on the ground and hit the runner going from second to third, which means that out at first will be Jack Stamper, as he will reach safely on the play, and called out from second to third will be Teddy Peterson. So Jack Walatich, a left-handed hitter, will step up with 2 outs and a runner on first base. DJ Lewis's first pitch to him is a breaking ball that misses away from the zone. 1-0. With 2 outs, Tate Ellison is waiting on deck. Now a throw over to first base. Not in time to get Stamper. So Walatich steps back into the batter's box. Lewis checks the runner at first and delivers, whips it outside. 2 balls and no strikes to Jack Walatich. Next delivery to Walatich, check swing, it's in there for a called strike 1. 2 balls and a strike to Walatich. Two-out situation, runner goes, they're going to throw to first, relay to second, Mason Dennison applies the tag, and out going from first to second is Jack Stamper to end the inning. No run score in the frame for the Pier Trappers, and the Sabre Dogs still trail by 9 as we head to the bottom of the 5th. When we come back, Steven Skeggs, Brock Bockham, and Mason Dennison. Sabre Dogs baseball on the Sabre Dogs Network. We'll be right back.
Bored this summer?
There's nothing to do.
Spend time with your friends at Higher Ground Trampoline Park. Have a blast bouncing on 10,000 square feet of giant trampolines, jumping into huge foam pits, or practice being an NBA superstar dunking hoops. Munch on a slice of pizza from Marco's, then play air hockey or arcade games. Don't be bored this summer.
There's nothing to do.
Have fun and stay cool inside at Higher Ground Trampoline Park in Yale Park Village. Open 7 days a week, plus neon nights on Friday and Saturday. Let's bounce!
There's a reason Flower Central has been voted the #1 florist 4 years in a row. Visit them at 405 East Central Avenue to check out everything they have to offer, including flowers, plants, Abdallah chocolates, balloons, and much, much more. Flower Central even has an AIFD certified designer on staff. Call them at 701-852-6224. Flower Central, always blooming. Ask Fitness is the official workout facility of Sabre Dogs Baseball. Come check out everything Ask has to offer on site, including personal training, group exercise, martial arts, CrossFit, tanning, massage therapy, hydro massage, and their Kids Zone daycare.
I'm Steven Skeggs, and you're listening to the Sabre Dogs Baseball on the radio.
Steven Skeggs leads off this bottom of the 5th for Souris Valley. First pitch to him in there for a strike. Skeggs is 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice. That was to end the 2nd inning. Takes that pitch for a strike as well. Now he's behind 0-2. Brock Bockham, who represents the top of the order for Souris Valley, is in the on-deck circle. Next pitch to Skeggs. He waves at it and misses, headed down to first. The throw will complete the strikeout, and Steven Skeggs becomes out #1 in the bottom of the 5th. Trappers on top 11-2 as Brock Bockham makes his way to the left-handed batter's box. He's 1 for 1 with a single, walked his first time up. So Bockham, who's tied for the league lead in hits coming into this game, takes the first pitch for a strike, and Tyler McDonald has increased his accuracy here in these recent innings, and it's been working for him. Bockham fouls that one off, skied over on the left field side, out of the reach of any of the players. No balls and 2 strikes with 1 out. Takes that pitch outside, and the count goes 1-2. Mason Dennison is on deck. Check swing, pitch goes outside again, and the count goes even at 2-2. 9-run lead for the Trappers in this one, bottom of the 5th. Bockham stands in there. McDonald delivers, and Bockham slices it over third base side and foul. So Brock Bockham stands back in there. A 2-2 count. puts that one on the ground, and a diving stop made by Fidanza at second. Throws over to first, and a real good defensive play by Anthony Fidanza to get Brock Bockham for out number 2. So Mason Dennison 0 for 2, struck out his last time up. Steps up to the plate. Dennison steps into the batter's box. That pitch misses low. 1-0 count to Dennison to lead things off. In this at-bat, 2 outs, nobody on. McDonald delivers. Dennison chases an outside pitch. 1-1. Boy, the Sabre Dogs looked unbeatable last night. 20-13. They blew out the Trappers. But that's baseball for you. Trappers come right back. They dropped 9 runs in the second inning, and they're up 11-2 now in the bottom of the 5th. 1-2 count. Another cool thing about baseball is the Sabre Dogs could still answer in this one. Got to have all 27 outs to get a W. And especially in the Expedition League, nothing is guaranteed. Dennison pops that one up. It's going to drift foul and out of play on the right field side. A ball and 2 strikes with 2 outs to Mason Dennison. So Dennison stands in there. McDonald delivers. Swung on and missed by Mason Dennison. 2 strikeouts and a clean 1-2-3 inning for Tyler McDonald. We will head to inning number 6 on the Sabre Dogs Network. When we come back, more baseball, specifically Waletich, Ellison, and Seringer hitting for the Pier Trappers. 11-2 Trappers on the Sabre Dogs Network. More baseball after this. Hey Sabre Dog fans, head to Homesteaders Restaurant for homemade meals at affordable prices. Homesteaders has a full-time pastry chef, so come by and try everything on the menu, including Homesteaders' variety of delicious homemade soups. You can call Homesteaders at 701-838-2274. Located at 2501 Elk Drive in Minot, a trip to Homesteaders is sure to be a home run for the entire family.
To succeed in today's world requires forward thinking. Let Forward Communication help your business or nonprofit be a leader. We specialize in media relations, spokesperson training, broadcast talent consulting, syndicated radio marketing, video production, and more. Go to forwardcommunication.com to see for yourself. Our world has never been more muddled in media traffic. Forward Communication can help reach your audience with the right message. Check out forwardcommunication.com.
Olive Garden is the perfect place for your next group outing or party. Hosting an event, Olive Garden hits it out of the park with catering and large party-to-go orders. For all your favorite classic Italian recipes, visit Olive Garden in Minot, conveniently located adjacent to the Dakota Square Mall. Visit olivegarden.com or call 701-858-7311 to place your order today. Olive Garden is a proud partner of the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs.
I'm Alex Hay, and you're listening to Sabre Dogs Baseball on the radio.
First batter for Pier as we head to the top of the 6th will be Jack Waletich. Waletich DHing tonight. He's 1 for 2. A single, a ground out to first base, and a walk are his 3 plate appearances. A left-handed hitter to face DJ Lewis. Last time he faced Lewis was that walk. That was the first time the 2 of them went head-to-head. Waletich takes the first pitch. It's a breaking ball in there for a strike. Fooled Waletich. We got an 0-1 count. Tate Ellison is waiting on deck. As DJ Lewis continues to work in relief of the starter Marcelo Terrazas. He took over in the third inning. Delivers another called strike, 0-2 to Jack Waletich. DJ Lewis with 2 strikeouts already, 15 batters faced. Waletich puts this one in play, but foul as it bounces over the chalk line on the first base side. So Waletich steps back into the batter's box against Lewis, down 0-2. Next delivery from Lewis just misses outside. Alex Hay tried to frame it up. Gary checking in on the Sabre Dogs Network out of Tampa, Florida. Appreciate you listening, Gary. Waletich stands in there and drives this one out to right field. Jack Waletich sends this one an awful long way, but foul. With Jack Waletich, just a couple of yards to the left, and that is a home run. Instead, the leadoff batter has to pick up his bat and get back in the batter's box as he stays alive at a ball and 2 strikes. Tate Ellison on deck. He's a right-handed hitter. Lewis kicks and delivers. And it's low and away, blocked by Alex Hay to even the count up at 2-2. So Waletich battling here against Lewis. 2-2 delivery. That's a called third strike. So Jack Waletich goes down on strikes as DJ Lewis picks up his 3rd K of the evening. Tate Ellison will be at the plate. 2 home runs and a walk for him in a very good evening. Ellison last night was 1 for 4 with 3 RBIs. And tonight, 5 RBIs already. Right-handed hitter, DJ Lewis delivers inside in the dirt. 1-0. Well, here's what Souris Valley's schedule will look like from here on out. They go on the road after this for quite a while. 2 games against the Big Sticks, 2 games against the Sasquatch. Then they go back to Dickinson for 2 more road games against the Big Sticks. Then they're home to finish out the season for 4 games as a called strike is delivered. Moves the count to 1-1 against Ellison. 2 games against the Sasquatch, 2 games against the Big Sticks. So Big Sticks, Squatch, Sticks, Squatch, Sticks. All 2-game series to finish out the season. 2 balls and a strike with 1 out. Lewis delivers. That one skips away from Alex Hay. Runs the count to 3 balls and a strike. With 1 out on the scoreboard and nobody on. So Ellison stands in there. Takes that pitch and a 5-pitch, 1-out walk issued to Tate Ellison. Runner on first for Spencer Seringer. He's 0 for 3. Hit into a fielder's choice double play. Stands in there against Lewis, who checks the runner at first and delivers. Jam shot, sliced foul on the Sabre Dogs side. So Seringer stands in there, takes that pitch for a called strike, and now he's down 0-2. Anthony Fidanza waiting on deck. Gets a piece of that one. Soft hopper to short. Dennison to second. Relay to first, and that's an inning-ending double play for the Sabre Dogs defense. Boy, what a play for Mason Dennison. And now the Sabre Dogs will have a team meeting. A good defensive play could give them some momentum, down by 9 as we head to the bottom of the 6th. Now it's the offense's turn, and who better to try to kickstart a rally than E.J. Rennell. He leads off when we come back. Are you a die-hard Sabre Dogs fan who just can't commit to season tickets? Our flex plans may be just the thing for you. We offer 8 and 16 game flex plans. For one low price, you simply choose the games you want to attend. Each flex plan is complete with concession vouchers and Sabre Dogs apparel. Sabre Dogs Baseball. When it comes to fun, sky's the limit. At Kemet Dental Design, your oral health is our primary concern. Our team utilizes the latest in technology to deliver state-of-the-art healthcare, including 3D radiographs and same-day crowns with no temporaries. Kemet Dental Design now features a Solia laser, which is utilized for many procedures, including tongue ties, reducing gummy smiles, as well as anesthesia-free decay removal. Call for your appointment and start your experience with Kemet Dental Design. Book your next stay with Microtel Inn & Suites in Minot. Featuring 94 spacious guest rooms, an indoor heated pool, hot tub, and fitness center. Come enjoy complimentary high-speed wireless internet and free hot and hearty home-style breakfast. Give Microtel a call at 701-839-2200. Located at 414 37th Avenue Southwest. Microtel Inn & Suites by Wyndham. Designed for a better hotel stay. The Souris Valley Sabre Dogs congratulate the Minot Minotauros on a wildly successful season that included a Central Division Championship and a trip to the Robertson Cup Finals. Be sure to like and follow Minotauros Hockey on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook as they gear up for another run in the North American Hockey League.
I'm E.J. Rennell, and you listen to Sabre Dogs on the radio.
No better time for the momentum to shift into the Sabre Dogs dugout. A big inning-ending double play turned by Mason Dennison and the Sabre Dogs defense to end the top of the 6th inning. Now down by 9, the best hitter in the league, E.J. Rennell, leads things off. That's a liner to the shortstop, Peterson. He dives and snags it in the air. And E.J. Rennell on the second pitch of the inning lines out for out number 1. So Clay Ashworth comes to the plate. Hit into a double play his last time up. That was in the 3rd inning. Right-handed hitter. Tyler McDonald remains on the mound. 5 1/3 innings of work, 4 hits, 8 strikeouts. Ashworth puts this one on the ground. 2 hops to Peterson at short. Throws over to first, and Clay Ashworth, as the Sabre Dogs go 2 up, 2 down, will head back to the dugout. And now Callier, who has a home run earlier in this game, steps up to the plate. Struck out his last time up. Sabre Dogs down 9 runs in the bottom of the 6th inning. So Callier stands in there, a right-handed hitter. McDonald is set. Delivers the first pitch to him, and he takes it inside. Justin Glover's on deck in a 2-out situation. Nobody on base. Callier fouls that one off. Just getting a piece of it. A ball and a strike with 2 outs. Callier stands in there. McDonald delivers on a swing and a miss by Callier. 1-2 with 2 outs. McDonald kicks and delivers. And that one bounces into Seringer, moving the count to 2 balls and 2 strikes to Chauncey Callier. Callier is set. McDonald delivers. He swings at it. Gets just enough of it to foul it off yet again and stay alive at 2-2. Now McDonald delivers. Breaking ball in there for a called 3rd strike, and that is how the inning will end. 3 up, 3 down for the Sabre Dogs in the bottom of the 6th. The 7th inning is next. Sabre Dogs still trail 11-2. No score over the last 2.5 innings. We're looking for the offense between the 2 top offenses in the league. Maybe we'll get it on the other side of this break.
Chocolate lovers rejoice. Chocolate cactus bread has arrived at Pizza Ranch. A dessert pizza with chocolatey streusel crumbles topped with a swirl of rich chocolate icing. The perfect way to satisfy your sweet tooth is a heavenly chocolatey treat at the end of a legendary meal. Buffet, carry-out, or delivery. Chocolate cactus bread from Pizza Ranch. Oh, happy day. For the ultimate dessert, it's Pizza Ranch for the win.
Two Dark Motorsports now offers a paint protection program designed to keep your ride looking great at all times. Their experienced team uses computer programs to create a high-quality professional wrap that will fit your car perfectly. Two Dark is also a leader in CompuStar remote starters and high-performance Lumar window tint. Visit twodarkmotorsports.com or call 701-509-5275 for more information. Sabre Dog Nation, let's get social. Tweet me at @thecullinator34 on Twitter and tell me where you're listening from today. Your message might just get read on air. Souris River Brewing in Minot is Minot's only brewery that brews their beer in town. Open to all ages, Souris River Brewing is dedicated to locally sourced products. Head to Souris River Brewing for a special after-party following every Sabre Dogs Friday home game.
I'm Steven Skaggs, and you're listening to Sabre Dogs Baseball on the radio.
Well, DJ Lewis pitching now into what will be his 5th inning of work. Taking over after Marcelo Terrazas pitched the first 2 innings as the starter. First play down the third base line, Chauncey Callier with a long throw on target to Justin Glover, and 1 up, 1 down for the Trappers here in the top of the 7th. 11-2 Pier as we head to inning number 7. 1 out, nobody on now for Brewer as Fidanza grounds out. DJ Lewis, once again out of the University of the Cumberlands, has pitched 23 1/3 innings coming into this game for Souris Valley. Lewis delivers in a lefty-lefty matchup against Brewer. A nasty pitch. They got Brewer to swing and come up empty. No balls and a strike. So DJ Lewis has been with the team since the beginning of the season. 0-1 count. Brewer over the head of a leaping Justin Glover at first base out in the right field. Fielded by Ashworth, and a 1-out knock for Seth Brewer. He goes to 3 for 4 today. That'll bring Ken Scott to the plate. He's 2 for 4. Hit into a fielder's choice and reached in the 4th inning. Ken Scott having a very good season for the Pier Trappers. Out of East Central Community College. He had 40 RBIs for East Central. That pitch delivered low and inside. 1-0 early to Ken Scott. Cal Smith is on deck with 1 out and a runner on first. Top of the 7th action on the Sabre Dogs Network. I'm Colin Holt. Appreciate you joining us on a Thursday evening. That throwback over to first base. Justin Glover applies the tag, but it's not in time. 1-0 count with 1 out. Lewis stares down the pipe and delivers. Pitch misses away from the zone. 2-0. So Ken Scott back in the batter's box. Lewis with a 2-0. Scott makes contact to third base. Callier could turn 2. No relay coming to first base. They do get the leadoff runner as Seth Brewer is retired. Another fielder's choice for Scott. And now 2 outs, runner on first for Cal Smith at the plate. Smith is 1 for 4, singled in the 2nd inning. Back in the 5th in his last at-bat. And grounded out to the second baseman. So Cal Smith is a left-handed hitter. More favorable matchup for Lewis on the mound. Checks the runner at first and delivers. First pitch taken outside. Alex Hay able to move over and snag it. That keeps Scott at first base. Alex Hay, not many passed balls and not many wild pitches from his pitchers. A lot of them that would be wild pitches for other catchers. Alex Hay able to show a lot of range behind the plate, keep things in front of him. He's done that all season long. 2-0 count now to Cal Smith after that last pitch from Lewis. Pickoff attempt at first. Scott knew it was coming. Got back safely. 2-0 count with 2 outs. Lewis delivers. Smith puts it through into left field. A 2-out knock for Cal Smith. And runners on first and second with Teddy Peterson coming to the plate. And that's good news for Trappers fans. He's 1 for 2 with a single in the 4th. Was hit by a pitch and walked to reach 2 more times. Peterson is a right-handed hitter. 2 outs, 2 on. And Teddy Peterson steps into the box. Lewis checks the runners and delivers. Peterson checks, swing. That one misses low. 1-0. Lewis once again checks on the runners and delivers the 1-0. It's upstairs. 2 balls and no strikes to Teddy Peterson. Now Jack Stamper is on deck for the Trappers. DJ Lewis staring down the pipe. That pitch is called a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Is DJ Lewis set for the 2-1 delivery. Takes a look at Scott at second, who's threatening with a lead. Lewis delivers, and Teddy Peterson fouls it off. All sorts of action going on in the Expedition League tonight. 6 games going down. So we got a couple of double headers. In the game 1s that have already happened, the Badlands Big Sticks defeated Western Nebraska 7-0. They are not playing a doubleheader, and that's bad news for Sabre Dogs fans as they needed the help from Western Nebraska in the standings. That pitch runs inside and hits Teddy Peterson. He'll head down to first base, the second time tonight that he's been hit by a pitch. Now the bases are loaded with 2 outs for Jack Stamper. Well, in game 1 between the Hot Shots and Sodbusters, Hastings took it 10-1. And in game 1 between the Spearfish Sasquatch and Casper Horseheads, Spearfish took that one 10-8. The top of the fourth of game 2 between the Sodbusters and Hot Shots. Hastings has a slight 1-0 advantage in the top of the fourth. Corey Thompson now here to talk to DJ Lewis now. Mound visit for Souris Valley. Jack Stamper coming up with the bases loaded and 2 outs. Stamper's 2 for 4, a double and a single. Last time he came to the plate. Reached on a fielder's choice and was caught stealing to end the inning. Peterson was hit by a pitch to load the bases. Now here's Stamper as we're set to go again. Lewis delivers the first pitch to him. It's upstairs. A ball and no strikes with 2 outs. Next time Sabre Dogs will be on the Sabre Dogs Network will be a week from today against the Sasquatch. That pitch in there for a strike. 1-1 count against Jack Stamper. So DJ Lewis kicks and delivers. Stamper straightaway center. EJ Rennell now moving to his left. He's going to make the catch on the move. And DJ Lewis pitches out of a bases-loaded jam to keep the Trappers off the scoreboard in the top of the 7th. 7th inning stretch time. Trappers on top, 11-2. When we come back, we'll see Glover, Hay, and Easton still trying to chip away at the lead that the Trappers have. Sabre Dogs offense trying to get their magic back from last night when we come back. Sleep Inn and Suites in Minot is the perfect place to book your stay. Conveniently connected to the Dakota Square Mall, Sleep Inn has 176 spacious guest rooms, including 54 suites on property. Come enjoy free hot deluxe breakfast each morning, or book one of their 5 meeting spaces that can accommodate up to 500 people. Also, don't forget about Sleep Inn's Splashdown Dakota Water Park with 3 lightning-fast water slides. Reserve your room today by 701-837-3100.
And Wings and Rings Game Time just got better. Our multitude of screens brings you all the game action. Along with great tap beer and mixed drinks, our servers bring you fresh, never frozen wings. Choose traditional or boneless, along with personal touches like homemade blue cheese. And it doesn't stop there. Explore our menu for a variety of delicious food items, appetizers, salads, sandwiches and burgers, quesadillas, and more. Wings and Rings by Dakota Square for the best wings in Minot.
I'm Justin Glover, and you're listening to Sabre Dogs Baseball on the radio.
Justin Glover, more commonly known as Jay Glow in the common vernacular, steps up to the plate to lead things off in the bottom of the 7th. We're saying take me out to the ball game, and now Justin Glover puts this one on the ground to second base. Fidanza with a routine throw over to first, and 1 up, 1 down for the Sabre Dogs to start things off in the 7th inning. That'll bring Alex Hay up to the plate. He's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Souris Valley, despite a home run in the second by Chauncey Callier and a sacrifice fly in the first by EJ Rennell, has not had much in the way of offense, just 4 hits. The Trappers, on the other hand, 16 hits, 11 runs. A little bit different from last night's game where the Sabre Dogs were the ones with the 15 hits and the franchise record 20 runs. Alex Hay takes the first pitch strike, 0-1. Now Bragg Easton is on deck. Bottom of the 7th, Trappers on top, 11-2. Hay swings and misses. He falls behind, 0-2. Alex Hay out of East Central Community College has been an all-star catcher as he waves at that pitch, upper part of the zone, and strikes out on it. 3 pitches, 3 strikes, and Alex Hay becomes out number 2. Bragg Easton, also 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts, will step up to the plate. Has struck out swinging both times. The last time it was to end the 4th inning. Left-handed hitter. USC Beaufort next season. Has DH'd, played a little outfield. That one's in there for a strike on the first delivery to Easton. And has also seen a couple games where he played first base. 0-1. Lifts that one shallow center field. Everybody converging. All sorts of Navy jerseys out there. It's the shortstop Peterson who calls everyone off and squeezes it for the final out. Yet another clean 1-2-3 inning for Tyler McDonald, who is dealing for the Pier Trappers in this one. When we come back, the Trappers will look to add to their 11-2 lead. You're listening to Sabre Dogs Baseball on the Sabre Dogs Network. I'm Colin Holt.
Bored this summer?
There's nothing to do.
Spend time with your friends at High Air Ground Trampoline Park. Have a blast bouncing on 10,000 square feet of giant trampolines, jumping into huge foam pits, or practice being an NBA superstar dunking hoops. Munch on a slice of pizza from Marco's, then play air hockey or arcade games. Don't be bored this summer.
There's nothing to do.
Have fun and stay cool inside at High Air Ground Trampoline Park in Yale Park Village. Open 7 days a week, plus neon nights on Friday and Saturday. Let's bounce!
There's a reason Flower Central has been voted the #1 florist 4 years in a row. Visit them at 405 East Central Avenue to check out everything they have to offer, including flowers, plants, Abdallah chocolates, balloons, and much, much more. Flower Central even has an AIFD certified designer on staff. Call them at 701-852-6224. Flower Central, always blooming. Ask Fitness is the official workout facility of Sabre Dogs Baseball. Come check out everything Ask has to offer on site, including personal training, group exercise, martial arts, CrossFit, tanning, massage therapy, hydro massage, and their Kids Zone daycare. Ask, which stands for Advanced Sports Kinetics, also offers a sports performance program. Open 24 hours, call them at 701-839-3139. If you're serious about health, and just ask. Hey Sabre Dog fans, head to Homesteaders Restaurant for homemade meals at affordable prices. Homesteaders has a full-time pastry chef, so come by and try everything on the menu, including Homesteaders' variety of delicious homemade soups. You can call Homesteaders at 701-838-2274. Located at 2501 Elk Drive in Minot, a trip to Homesteaders is sure to be a home run for the entire family.
I'm Hunter Holland, and you're listening to Sabre Dogs Radio.
New pitcher for the Sabre Dogs is none other than outfielder Hunter Holland. Marcelo Terrazas started this game on the mound for Souris Valley. He went 2 innings, giving up 9 earned runs. Then DJ Lewis gave up a pair of runs in 5 innings of work. And now Hunter Holland, set to face the first batter of his pitching career, is Jack Waletich. First pitch of the summer for Hunter Holland. Misses above the zone, 1-0. Sabre Dogs have used some non-traditional pitchers late in big losses to try to preserve their shallow bullpen. A 1-1 count to Jack Waletich after that last pitch from Holland. So the Sabre Dogs took game 1 in convincing fashion. Holland delivers a strike to Jack Waletich, and now he's ahead in the count, 1-2. Ellison is on deck. Seringer is in the hole. Hunter Holland out of Indiana River State College. A very talented outfielder with an impressive freshman season. This one lifted a long way to left field. Big long run for Steven Skeggs. He slides and makes the acrobatic catch. What a play by Steven Skeggs. So 1 up, 1 down for Hunter Holland. He retires the first batter of his Expedition League pitching career. Those are the kind of stats you want to see as a coach. has retired every batter he's ever faced in Expedition League play. Question is, can he keep it up? Tate Ellison hits now. Ellison having himself a 2-for-2 evening. Couple of home runs, couple of walks. Facing the right-handed pitching Hunter Holland. So a righty-righty matchup. Holland delivers outside. It bounces into Hay. 1-0 count. Well, the Sabre Dogs have a long road trip ahead and some big games against the Badlands Big Sticks. That's a strike on the outer part of the plate. So if Hunter Holland can keep the bullpen off the mound by pitching well enough here late in the stages of an 11-2 game, that pitch outside gets away from Alex Hay. 2 balls and a strike. That could keep the Sabre Dogs loaded up as far as pitching goes for this road trip. They've got 2 games against the Big Sticks. Those will be crucial, especially after Badlands win over Western Nebraska tonight. That pitch runs up and in. 3 balls and a strike to Ellison. Well, the Sabre Dogs' magic number coming into this game is 7. That's to clinch a home playoff game. That's a called strike. Hunter Holland has worked the count full. So Ellison steps back into the batter's box for the payoff pitch from Hunter Holland. There it is. It runs up and it hits Tate Ellison in the head. Ellison going to be examined by the trainer. Well, Hunter Holland, not a traditional pitcher. Not going to have as much control as someone who does that for the majority of the time. Just didn't hit a spot there as it ran a little up and in on Tate Ellison. Comes over and daps up Ellison. They seem to be okay as he heads down to first base. So 1 out, runner on first now for Spencer Seringer. Well, Hunter Holland still hasn't allowed a hit. And Seringer is 0 for 4. And now the Trappers are going to do the wise thing and pinch run for Tate Ellison. Jackson Back, who was in the starting lineup last night, will step onto the bag at first base. So Seringer stands in there. Hunter Holland going with the back pocket outlook. Another righty-righty matchup for him. When these position players come into the pitch, they don't usually have much other than a fastball. First one up and away. And 1-0 to Seringer. So Holland delivers one up and in to Seringer. 2 balls and no strikes. 1 out, runner on first. Anthony Fidanza is waiting on deck. Another pitch that runs inside. And now Seringer is way ahead, 3-0. 11-2 Pierre lead. 16 hits for the Trappers, 4 for the Sabre Dogs. And Hunter Holland, typically an outfielder, is on the mound. That's a good-looking pitch right over the plate for a strike. 3-1. Seringer out of Northern State. Holland delivers to him. Outer part of the zone, it catches for a strike, and Hunter Holland has worked the count full yet again. Corey Thompson preaches selflessness in the dugout a whole lot for the Sabre Dogs. as Holland gets Seringer to swing and miss. Hunter Holland now has faced 3 batters. Got the first one out, hit the second one, and now has recorded his first strikeout in his Expedition League pitching career. Still hasn't allowed a hit. Here's Anthony Fidanza, 3 for 4. Started the game off with a triplet of singles. Swings and misses at the first pitch. A big cut on a fastball in the upper part of the zone. Grounded out to third base his last time up. That one's fouled straight back. Now he's in an 0-2 hole against Holland. Top of the 8th action, 11-2 Pier Trappers on top. Hunter Holland trying to go the distance on the mound. He took over to start this inning. Now he delivers one well outside. Couldn't get Fidanza to chase. If the Sabre Dogs could go into that 2-game road series against the Big Sticks with a healthy bullpen, that would be considered a win. At least in the regards of being prepared for that one. Holland delivers that one off the end of the bat. Fidanza gets just enough of it. Fouls it straight back yet again. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Seth Brewer is on deck with 2 outs. Runner on first, that's Jackson back. Pinch running in place of Tate Ellison, who was hit in the head by a pitch. That next delivery gets away from Alex Hay, moving from first to second is back. So now a 2-2 count to Fidanza. The Trapper lead is 9 runs in the top of the 8th inning. So Fidanza stands in there. Hunter Holland takes a look at the runner at second and delivers. Fidanza pops it straight up. Justin Glover moving over from first base. He'll call everyone off. He makes the grab in foul territory, and that is how the inning will end. Hunter Holland faces 4 batters, retires 3 of them, does not allow a hit or a run in the top of the 8th inning. That's the first time he's pitched ever in Expedition League play. So Hunter Holland keeps the Trappers off the board. Tyler McDonald out to pitch yet another inning for the Trappers. And the Sabre Dogs will roll out Skeggs, Bauckham, and Dennison to face him. Down 9 in the bottom of the 8th. We'll be back with more after this.
To succeed in today's world requires forward thinking. Let Forward Communication help your business or nonprofit be a leader. We specialize in media relations, spokesperson training, broadcast talent consulting, syndicated radio marketing, video production, and more. Go to forwardcommunication.com to see for yourself. Our world has never been more muddled in media traffic. Forward Communication can help reach your audience with the right message. Check out forwardcommunication.com.
Olive, perfect place for your next group outing or party. Hosting an event, Olive Garden is out of the park with a large party to go order. For all your favorite classic Italian recipes, visit Olive Garden in Minot, conveniently located adjacent to the Dakota Square Mall. Visit olivegarden.com or call 701-858-7311 to place your order today. Olive Garden is a proud partner of the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs.
I'm Steven Skeggs, and you're listening to the Sabre Dogs Baseball Radio.
New pitcher for the Trappers, Tyler McDonald with an excellent start. He gave up a run in the first and a run in the second. And since then he was lights out on the mound. Pitching 7 innings, striking out 10 batters, giving up just 4 hits. That's Skeggs, the leadoff against the junior Alex Sheets. First pitch, he fouled it off, bouncing it over on the third base side. That one, breaking ball that Skeggs gets up right back to the pitcher. Sheets underhand to first base. Jack Simon on first base now. And that is out number one as Skeggs is retired. Bottom of the 8th, 11-2. Brock Bockham, the leadoff batter in the order. Steps out of the plate, having a 1 for 2 evening. At second base is that was back in the 5th. He's got a little bit of sidearm action. Bockham takes the first pitch. It's called a strike. Oh, righty matchup here. That pitch outside. With one out. Sheets 5 innings for Trappers. Bockham puts that one right inside the bag on the first base side. He's going to round for second. This could be the 3-bagger. At base number 2. And a 1-out double for Bockham. Other than the home run by Chauncey Callier, the first extra base hit for the Sabre Dogs. They lead the league in total bases, so that's kind of a rare feat. Alex Sheets has an ERA of 1.88. Mason Dennison in scoring position now. Sabre Dogs down 9 in the bottom of the 8th inning. Dennison, a right-handed hitter, stands in there. Takes that pitch, outer zone, called a strike. E.J. Renee Jack. Could be good news for the Sabre Dogs. They work through the top of the order. 1 out, runner on second. Dennison stands in there. Inside pitch, he fights it off. And a 0-2 count now. Next delivery to Dennison. Gets a piece of it. Drives down coming in on it. And Bockham will remain at second due to that fly ball not being deep enough. EJ with the runner in scoring position. He leads the league in RBIs. He's got 2 outs on the scoreboard. And Rennell having himself an 0 for 2 evening. Walked in the 3rd. Lined out to the shortstop his last time up. Hit that ball hard, just right at Peterson. Rennell swings and misses. So an 0-1 count to E.J. Rennell. Clay Ashworth on deck in a 2-out situation. That pitch taken outside. 1-1 count with 2 outs. So E.J. Rennell back in the right-handed batter's box for a 1-1 delivery from Alex Sheets. Cuts at it, comes up empty, moves the count to a ball and 2 strikes. E.J. Rennell out of Chattahoochee Valley Community College. Lenore Rhine will be his next stop. He hit .233 last collegiate season in 21 games for Chattahoochee Valley. He takes that pitch. It misses away from the zone, and the count goes 2-2. So E.J. Rennell stands back in there. And that one runs in and hits him. E.J. Rennell will get a free base. First and second for Clay Ashworth now. And that's the first hit batter of the game for Pier pitching. So now Ashworth, who's 0 for 3, has hit the ball to the shortstop in all 3 at-bats. Doesn't prompt a shift from the Trappers, though. First pitch, a little movement on it, in there for a strike. 0-1. Now Peterson and Fidanza are talking about possibly moving around a little bit to adjust to Clay Ashworth's tendencies. They also have a runner at second to worry about. That's Brock Bockham, who had a double to lead to give the Sabre Dogs their first base runner since the 4th inning. 0-2 count now to Ashworth. E.J. Rennell at first, Bockham at second. Lots of speed on the base paths right now. 2 outs, 0-2 count for Clay Ashworth. And he cuts at it and misses. Alex Sheets strikes out Clay Ashworth to end the inning. The 9th inning is next on the Sabre Dogs Network. Trappers on top 11-2 in this one. When we come back, the Trappers will roll out Brewer, Scott, and Smith as they look to add to their 9-run lead. Hunter Holland out to pitch another inning. We'll see what happens. Next on the Sabre Dogs Network.
There's a reason Flower Central has been voted the #1 florist 4 years in a row. Visit them at 405 East Central Avenue to check out everything they have to offer, including flowers, plants, Abdallah chocolates, balloons, and much, much more. Flower Central even has an AIFD certified designer on staff. Call them at 701-852-6224. Flower Central, always blooming. Ask Fitness is the official workout facility of Sabre Dogs Baseball. Come check out everything Ask has to offer on site, including personal training, group exercise, martial arts, CrossFit, tanning, massage therapy, hydro massage, and their Kids Zone daycare. Ask, which stands for Advanced Sports Kinetics, also offers a sports performance program. Open 24 hours, call them at 701-839-3139. If you're serious about health and fitness, just ask.
I'm Chauncey Collier, and you're listening to Sabre Dogs Radio.
Well, for the second game in a row, Mason Dennison has been removed from the game late. You got to wonder if it's still the coaching staff trying to manage an old wrist injury that's been acting up since he got hit in the hand while the Sabre Dogs were on the road. First pitch from Holland to the leadoff batter. Seth Brewer was in there for a strike. Now Brewer takes him to center field. It bounces in front of E.J. Rennell, and that's a leadoff single for Seth Brewer. Ken Scott steps up to the plate. He's the top of the order. Seth Kuykendall, a relief pitcher for the Sabre Dogs, is out at second base now. The second Yakima Valley College guy to play second base for the Sabre Dogs, Clay Ashworth, has been in that position as of late. Ken Scott, a right-handed hitter, steps up to the batter's box. Runner on first, nobody out, top of the 9th. Trappers on top 11-2. First pitch misses to Scott. Well, Ken Scott is 2 for 5. Single and a triple to lead things off in his evening. Since then, he has not reached on a hit. A couple of fielder's choices, though, including back in the 7th inning. That was his last plate appearance. 2 balls and no strikes after that pitch missed by Holland. So Ken Scott stands in there. Pitch misses inside. Now Scott's way ahead, 3 balls and no strikes. Cal Smith is waiting on deck with nobody out. 17 hits for the Trappers. 5 for Souris Valley. Holland delivers. Scott takes. It's upstairs. And a 4-pitch walk to Ken Scott. So Cal Smith, who's having himself a 2-for-5 evening as well, singled in the 7th. Right-handed batter's box for Smith. Walks across it, steps in as a lefty. Holland with runners at first and second now. Delivers a pitch that misses above the zone. 1-0. The sun has gone down here in Minot. The lights are on at Corbett Field. Hunter Holland right down the pipe for strike 1. Well, Cal Smith, Carson Newman University. Next pitch to him, up and away. 2 balls and a strike to Cal Smith. He singled back in the 7th inning, his last time up. Smith stands in there for the 2-1, and it's inside. 3 balls and a strike. But Hunter Holland had a real good outing in the 8th inning. Faced 4 batters. Allowed just 1 base runner with a HBP. 3-1 count, that's upstairs. Another walk, this time to Cal Smith. Sabre Dogs have got a right-hander up and moving in the bullpen. Bragg Easton, who pitched a little bit in high school, but has not yet pitched for the Sabre Dogs, is warming up. He's DHing for the Sabre Dogs, so the move makes sense. Bases loaded now for Teddy Peterson. Corey Thompson just needs somebody to get the Sabre Dogs through this top of the 9th and into the series with the Badlands Big Sticks. Holland delivers. Good looking pitch, outer part of the strike zone. And 0-1 now to Teddy Peterson. He's 1 for 2, has reached base 4 times. Hit by a pitch his last time up. Skied to center, E.J. Rennell camping out. He'll catch it, and the runner from third will tag and come home. Scoring easily is the leadoff batter, Seth Brewer. And it is 12-2. Trappers have now built a double-digit lead in the 9th inning. So Jack Stamper steps up to the batter's box. Pitch outside, 1 out, runners on first and second. A 1-0 count now to Stamper. Stamper's 2 for 5. Flew out to center his last time up. This one he pops up to shallow left. Infield, Chauncey Callier comes in and plays it for out number 2. That'll bring up Jack Waletich. Now 2 outs and 2 on. Trappers loaded the bases. Got a run to score on a sacrifice fly by Teddy Peterson. Waletich is a left-handed hitter, however. Had more success against Holland. 1 for 4 tonight is Waletich. Takes the first delivery upstairs. Moves ahead 1-0. Bragg Easton is warm. If they need to go that way, he's walking back from the bullpen. That pitch runs in on Waletich. He turns out of the way for ball 2. And a 2-0 count. 2 outs, 2 on. That one misses well above the zone, and Waletich is way ahead, 3-0. So Hunter Holland took over to start the 8th inning. And that's a strike delivered, 3-1 to Waletich. Holland has now pitched over 40 pitches. Not quite as bad as the time that Brock Bauckham had to pitch a good 60 pitches. Swing and a miss for Waletich, and Hunter Holland has brought it all the way back to make this a full count. Mason Dennison in the dugout getting his right hand taped. Holland delivers. This is a ground ball. Moving over is Kuykendall at second base. He couldn't get a handle on it. Goes through into right field, and that'll score a run. Ken Scott touches home plate, and it is 13-2 Trappers in the top of the 9th. Well, Kuykendall is not naturally a second baseman as far as this summer is concerned. And that was a tough play to make for anybody. 2 outs. Simonson comes to the plate now. Took over at first base for Tate Ellison via Jackson back, pinch running in between. First pitch to Simonson, in there for a strike. Simonson is out of North Dakota State. And he's hitting .217. A pitch up and outside. He was in the lineup last night. He's 3 for 5 with an RBI. One count to him. Runner on first and third. Swings at that pitch, bounces it. Fair inside the line on the third base side. Long throw for Chauncey Callier in time to get Simonson and end the inning. So Hunter Holland, a heroic effort on the mound in these last 2 innings to keep the bullpen off the field as a position player. Corey Thompson is all smiles about it, although his team is down 13-2. Here's the deal. The Sabre Dogs have 3 outs to work with and 11 runs to make up against the Trappers. Anything can happen, especially in the Expedition League. Chauncey Callier will lead off. We'll see what he can do. When we come back, you're listening to Sabre Dogs Baseball on the Sabre Dogs Network. I'm Colin Holt. More coming after this.
Hey Sabre Dog fans, head to Homesteaders Restaurant for homemade meals at affordable prices. Homesteaders has a full-time pastry chef, so come by and try everything on the menu, including Homesteaders' variety of delicious homemade soups. You can call Homesteaders at 701-838-2274. Located at 2501 Elk Drive in Minot, a trip to Homesteaders is sure to be a home run for the entire family.
To succeed in today's world requires forward thinking. Let Forward Communication help your business or nonprofit be a leader. We specialize in media relations, spokesperson training, broadcast talent consulting, syndicated radio marketing, video production, and more. Go to forwardcommunication.com to see for yourself. Our world has never been more muddled in media traffic. Forward Communication can help reach your audience with the right message. Check out forwardcommunication.com.
I'm Seth Kuykendall, and you're listening to Sabre Dogs Baseball.
Well, Chauncey Callier, Justin Glover, and Alex Hay, the 3 batters scheduled to hit here in the bottom of the 9th for Souris Valley. So Chauncey Callier steps up to the plate. He's a right-handed hitter. Alex Sheets in his second inning of work for the Trappers. 13-2 the Pier lead. Callier stands in there. 3 outs to work with, 11 runs to make up. First pitch to Chauncey, He takes it for a strike. Justin Glover is on deck. And Alex Hay is in the hole. Callier check swing on a pitch outside. Chauncey tonight, 1 for 3 with a home run in the second inning. Pair of strikeouts after that. Sheets delivers. Callier fouls it off on an inside pitch. Falls to 1-2 in this at bat. Great crowd earlier at Corbett Field. And a lot of these guys have stuck around. Shows what good baseball fans the Minot community is. Pitch misses away from Callier. Righty-righty matchup against Sheets. The count is 2-2. So Callier stands in there. Sheets delivers. Swung on and tipped foul. Remains a 2-2 count to Chauncey Callier now. Callier reaches for that one, puts it on the ground. Diving stop by Fidanza at second. Throw to first. Beats Callier by half a step. So now the Dogs down to their final 2 outs. Justin Glover is 2 for 3. Couple of singles and then the ground out to second. Back in the 7th inning. Left-handed hitter against Sheets. First time that he has faced Alex Sheets in this game. Takes the first pitch for a strike in the lower part of the zone. Alex Hay is on deck. Next delivery misses outside to Glover. Justin Glover has found a way to be effective in the lineup for the Sabre Dogs, bringing home runs when batters are reaching base in front of him. Fouls that one off on the right field side. Obviously, he didn't get many opportunities to do that today, but he struggled a bit at the beginning of the season until he found his role. And he is definitely settled into it as of late. Pitch low and away. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on for Glover. He's an Eckerd College guy. Takes that pitch outside, and now he's worked the count full. Trappers have no movement in the bullpen. That's not surprising. Glover with a little flare over the head of the third baseman Stamper, and Justin Glover is on with 1 out. And the Sabre Dogs rally has begun, down by 11. So Alex Hay comes to the plate. 3 at-bats, 3 strikeouts for Hay. Piers number 17, Alex Sheets, against the Sabre Dogs number 17, Alex Hay. The first Alex delivers to the second Alex, and it misses outside. 1-0 count. Hay stands in there with a runner on first and 1 out, down 11 here in the bottom of the 9th. Sends that one a long way foul, out of play in left field foul territory. 1-1 count. Sheets takes a quick peek at Glover at first, and that's a good-looking pitch. Catches for a strike. Outside portion of the plate. Now Hayes behind 1-2. One out. Hay calls time. Steps out of the batter's box. Stands in there for the 1-2. Gets a good piece of it, but puts it foul over on the first base side. Jumped a little early. So Sheets back on the mound. Hay back in the box. One-two count. Alex Hay swings and misses. It becomes the second out of the inning. Sabre Dogs down to their final out, and Bragg Easton, who was warming up as a pitcher just a little bit ago, will step up to the plate as the Sabre Dogs' last chance, down by 11 in the bottom of the ninth inning against the Pier Trappers. Justin Glover at first base. Bragg Easton takes the first pitch low. A ball and no strikes. Easton waves at that pitch. Took a fast cut. Didn't come up with contact, and he's got a 1-1 count. Now he steps off the back of the rubber. Got no throw to first, though. Justin Glover hanging out about 10 feet away from first base. Easton again with a cut and a miss. Now he's behind with a ball and 2 strikes. Bragg, a left-handed hitter, was warming up as a right-handed pitcher in the bullpen. Reaches for that one and just puts it off the end of the bat back into the screen behind the plate. So Bragg Easton trying to keep the Sabre Dogs' hopes alive, down 13-2 against the Pier Trappers. An inter-division rival. And that is a called third strike to end the game. Bragg Easton goes down on strikes. And that is how the Sabre Dogs will split the series with the Trappers this time around. 13-2 is the final. 6 hits for Souris Valley, 18 hits for the Trappers. Once again, they split this series. We'll head out on the road. Got 6 more games coming up against the Big Sticks. 4 more games against the Sasquatch before the season ends. High five and handshake line for these two teams. Last night it was the Sabre Dogs offense turn to shine. They set a franchise record for runs scored in the game. Tonight it was the Trappers' turn. They put up 9 runs in the top of the second inning, and the Sabre Dogs could never quite recover. Once again, 13-2 the final. The Trappers take the win. Sabre Dogs will fall to 34-20 on the season. The Pier Trappers improve to 28-26. The Big Sticks with a win tonight are now 29-24, and the Sabre Dogs hold a 4.5 game lead in the division. While Souris Valley will head out on the road, a 6-game road trip, 2 series against the Big Sticks, 1 series against the Spearfish Sasquatch. When we come back, we'll talk Expedition League scoreboard, box score, upcoming matchups, and a little bit more about Sabre Dogs baseball, because the postgame show is next, live from Corbett Field. You've been listening to Sabre Dogs baseball on the Sabre Dogs Radio Network, AM 1390, KRRZ, the YouTube channel, and ExpeditionLeague.tv. For myself, I'm Colin Holt. Our executive producer and engineer is Scotty Kopaz. We've had a real good time with you tonight. Next time we'll be back on the network. We'll be on August 2nd. That's a Thursday, a week from today. Pre-game at 6:50. You know the drill. First pitch at 7:05. You can find us on all the usual channels. We appreciate you joining us and checking in on social media. Don't go anywhere. We got a real special post-game show coming up for you right here on the Sabre Dogs Network. We'll talk to you on Thursday, and we'll talk to you in a few moments with the post-game show live from Corbett Field. At Kemet Dental Design, your oral health is our primary concern. Our team utilizes the latest in technology to deliver state-of-the-art healthcare, including 3D radiographs and same-day crowns with no temporaries.
Kemet Dental Design now features a Solia laser, which is utilized for many procedures, including tongue ties, reducing gummy smiles, as well as anesthesia-free decay removal. Call for your appointment and start your experience with Kemet Dental Design. Book your next stay with Microtel Inn & Suites in Minot. Featuring 94 spacious guest rooms, an indoor heated pool, hot tub, and fitness center. Come enjoy complimentary high-speed wireless internet and free hot and hearty home-style breakfast. Give Microtel a call at 701-839-2200. Located at 414 37th Avenue Southwest. Microtel Inn & Suites by Wyndham. Designed for a better hotel stay. The Souris Valley Sabre Dogs congratulate the Minot Minotauros on a wildly successful season that included a Central Division Championship and a trip to the Robertson Cup Finals. Be sure to like and follow Minotauros Hockey on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook as they gear up for another run in the North American Hockey League.
Chocolate lovers rejoice. Chocolate cactus bread has arrived at Pizza Ranch. A dessert pizza with chocolatey streusel crumbles topped with a swirl of rich chocolate icing. The perfect way to satisfy your sweet tooth is a heavenly chocolatey treat at the end of a legendary meal. Buffet, carry-out, or delivery. Chocolate cactus bread from Pizza Ranch. Oh, happy day. For the ultimate dessert, it's Pizza Ranch for the win.
Sabre Dog fans, what's going on? It's your new manager, Corey Thompson, for your 2018 Sabre Dogs.
Thank you for listening to Sabre Dogs Baseball on the radio. This is the postgame show live from Corbett Field.
And welcome back. Press box at Corbett Field, Minot, North Dakota. Postgame show following a 13-2 loss for the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs. The good news is they had a real nice win last night. Tonight they pitched a position player towards the end, kind of threw in the towel, and are all locked and loaded for a big series against the Big Sticks in Dickinson with a whole lot on the line in the Lewis Division. 4.5 game lead for the Sabre Dogs after the Big Sticks picked up a win over the Western Nebraska Pioneers. Speaking of that game, let's take a look at the Expedition League scoreboard from around the league. Whole lot of games going on. 4 teams had double headers tonight. The Sabre Dogs and the Big Sticks both did not play double headers, so a lot of the Clark Division teams did. Here's how it went down. The Big Sticks defeated the Western Nebraska Pioneers 7-0 in 7 innings. The Big Sticks will play a game 2 and are in the middle of that one right now. Bottom of the second, Western Nebraska on top 2-0. So that'll put the Big Sticks at the same amount of games played as the Sabre Dogs. In Game 1, Hastings defeated Hub City 10-1. And in Game 1 between the Sasquatch and the Horseheads, Spearfish came out on top 10-8. Game 2 between Hub City and Hastings is a 1-1 deadlock in the bottom of the 6th. As far as Casper and Spearfish are concerned, for them, Game 2 is in the bottom of the 2nd, and the Horseheads have an early 4-0 lead. Once again, bottom of the 2nd, Western Nebraska a 2-0 lead over the Big Sticks. Badlands took Game 1 of that doubleheader, so Sabre Dog fans will keep a real close eye on that one, as the Sabre Dogs do have a 4.5 game lead as of right now. In the division, we'll let you know the magic number on social media, etc., after tonight's games have all shaken out. Final score here, Trappers 13, Sabre Dogs 2. 6 hits for Souris Valley after 15 hits and 20 runs last night. That was a franchise record. They hit the road tomorrow. They'll be at Dickinson for 2 games against the Big Sticks. 6:35 starts in those games, but that's local time, which means it'll be 7:35 Central Daytime. Starts for both those games. You can follow those on expeditionleague.tv. When we're back on the network, it'll be Thursday, August 2nd, 7:05 p.m. first pitch. 6:50 will be pregame. You guys know the drill at this point. RBIs tonight for E.J. Rennell and Chauncey Callier to give the 2 runs to the Sabre Dogs that they had tonight. Well, Souris Valley drops this one. They still have a record of 34-20 and lead the Lewis Division. An excellent season in their inaugural year. A farewell to Trey Chambers. That was his final home game, his final game coaching on the network. Hunter Holland with the last 2 innings pitched for the Sabre Dogs. First time he's pitched in Expedition League play, and really did a great job saving the Sabre Dogs bullpen in this one. 13-2 the final. We'll talk to you again on August 2nd. For myself, I'm Colin Holt. Our executive producer and engineer is Scotty Kopaz. We only have 4 games left on the network. We want you to be here for all of them, interacting with us on social media. 10 games remain for Souris Valley. Playoff push time. Follow us closely on social media and on the network right here as we continue to cover Sabre Dogs baseball in this magical first season. We'll see you on August 2nd. Sabre Dogs and Spearfish Sasquatch will be going head-to-head. Another interdivision matchup. Until next time.
Thank you for listening to Sabre Dogs Baseball on the radio. That concludes our coverage for tonight. We'll talk to you next time right here on AM 1390 KRRZ.